Hello, everybody, and welcome to Quest Queue. Quick look. Yes, everybody's in the right spot. Clancy, good job. You get to get paid this week. Welcome, everybody, to what is, I'm thinking, going to be the finale of Danger at Dunwater, the adventure, the second adventure of the Ghost of Saltmarsh book, I guess. Last time on Danger at Dunwater on the Quest Q podcast and Twitch feed, you all, we'll go ahead and just recap the entire adventure so far. So you guys were tasked with, from the Council of Saltmarsh, you guys were tasked with heading out up the Dunwater to investigate what the Lizardfolk are up to, because they have been recently found to be arming themselves against some kind of threat. And they obviously want to make sure that Saltmarsh isn't going to be attacked by Lizardfolk here in a couple days. So you all were the recon force sent out to go find out what's going on. You were given kind of a variable reward. You were giving a minimum of 40 or 50 gold, one of those. We'll obviously added in the right number here. Obviously one of us will have that, but based on how much information you all could return, how good of a result you could return, Fireborn did mention that obviously you guys could be paid a little bit more handsomely depending on the kind of information you all are able to bring back. And with all that, you all set off. You got attacked by a giant snake while paddling your boat. You killed it, or at least scared it off. It ended up parking your boat up near where you were attacked by that snake so that you guys could walk through the marsh and approach the Lizardfolk lair from the land instead of the river. Came upon two Lizardfolk that were defending the entrance to the lair. Met one, figured out his name was Liz, and he's currently practicing learning Common. He, after a little bit of pantomime and finding out what you guys were actually there to do, he ended up taking you to meet with the Queen, Queen Snapjaw. Queen Snapjaw was currently in the middle of a summit between a couple different factions, mostly water-based creatures. After that summit ended, Liz let you all enter to go talk with Queen Snapjaw. Found out that the Sourgwyn have recently kicked out the Lizardfolk from their homeland off to the west underwater. And this is kind of their fallback base here. So that is why they have returned to this area near Saltmarsh. And that is also the reason why they are currently arming themselves and trying to get more advanced weapons and armor than Lizardfolk usually use, because they are attempting to build an alliance and go and reclaim their home from the Sourgwyn. And in doing so, she also mentioned that she never reached out to Saltmarsh for an alliance because haven't always had the best relationships in the past with Saltmarsh, and B, didn't really know how helpful land dwellers would be as an alliance for a battle that is probably going to be mostly underwater upcoming. But she was convinced by you all to at least give you all a chance to prove her wrong, and gave you all 2 quests or errands to run to prove that Saltmarsh is worthy. You guys were given the quest to slay Thousand Teeth the Dreadful, the big evil crocodile who has killed 3 of their hunting parties in the last couple of months, and also retrieve their, they just called it a helmet, but some bullywugs actually recently stole their helmet of underwater action. And they haven't quite had the time to go and reclaim that yet. Should be pretty simple. Bullywugs, you guys would all know, they're just kind of big frog people, so it should be fine. But yeah, you guys last session killed Thousand Teeth the Dreadful, and we're now just left with heading up and reclaiming that helmet from the bullywugs. However, we did leave off with Gabo pointing out that there is a whole lot of crocodile meat here. So I think where we left off, the idea was you guys were going to take a little bit of a detour, go get the boat so you can load up this crocodile carcass. And then after you do all the other boring bullshit, you guys can go back to Salt Marsh and, I think open up a new restaurant. I think that's what the goal was going to be. So with all that, let's go ahead and do our intro / warm up, RP question. So we're going to go ahead and go down the line, before we hop into the scene. And again, we'll go down the overlay. So it's going to go Jeremy, Danny, Megan, Lucas, Charlie, just so you guys are all ready. But Gabo, Jeremy, Gabo, what is something that your character wants but would never tell anybody?
What does Gabo want? I would never tell anyone?
Yeah, so it's like, it's gotta be, I don't know, I guess if you would be embarrassed by it, or if it was illegal, you wouldn't tell anybody either, but.
Gabo probably, I feel like he probably wishes people didn't look down at him and other goblins the way they do, even though he'd never act that way. He always kind of has this like, screw him type attitude. Like, that's just the way things are. But I feel like it probably affects him more than he would normally let on emotionally.
Okay. Awesome. What about, Kenrick, Danny?
Henrik will not admit it because it's not her image, but she'd really like a puppy, like a little tiny dog, like a little fluffy white dog. It is not at all her vibe. She should be like a Doberman sort of person if she does a dog at all. But no, she wants a tiny fluffy white puppy.
Okay, well, now I kind of want a tiny white fluffy puppy too. Damn it!
Right? They're adorable.
Okay, and Megan, what's Jess always wanted?
I know you gave me two people ahead of me. I still feel like I've been put on the spot. Oh man.
That's why I made the Majestic Goose members go first. I'm like, you know what? They're used to it by now.
I think just probably become accustomed to like being part of this clerical order where she gets sent out on missions all the time. And I think what she probably wants is to get to be one of the people who get to give the orders and not have to do all the orders. She's like, I've done my job. It's someone else's turn. But she knows that she says that she's gonna get in trouble.
She wants to go up into like middle management kind of territory. Okay. Lucas, what about Reggie? What's something Reggie's always wanted?
Like, probably like a house, because he's never actually like had like, cause he's always been like camping and stuff instead. But like, I feel like he'd be happy to have like a house or like at least like an apartment or something where he can like actually like cook regular meals and not have to like light a fire every night and like camp in the wilderness and like we get bit by bugs every 2 hours.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that totally makes sense. And then I would assume that Reggie's more trying to be like, oh no, I'm living outdoors by choice for sure, but really it's the haunted one background. Reggie's not quite. I don't think Reggie has a lot of realty options, right? Like, I don't even think you can sleep indoors at night anyway. So, yeah, I would think that would be a big one too. And Charlie, what about Cece? What is something that Cece has always been wanting?
I think Cece would like to be able to do some magic. Because she watches other people doing it, and she's like, "Ooh, that's good," and she kind of like wants to be able to, turn herself into something different, so people maybe won't look down at her, maybe look up at her.
Ooh, okay. So I hope as this, the overarching quest queue continues and we continue through the Ghost of Salt Marsh and all the other adventures and stuff, I really do hope that throughout the time we do see these characters grow and develop, because now we know, at least something that they all are kind of striving for and wanting, and I would be very curious to see how all of those end up actually working out. However, that's the story for another day. For tonight, we will drop right back in with, hey, I know a couple of you all said that you were listening to it recently. Does anybody remember what time of day it was currently when we killed Thousand Tooth? Was it 9?
Was pretty late. I was
Pretty
actually
late?
considering asking, like, when we kick back in, like, if we're late enough, what do we want to do about sleep?
Yeah, so let's see. So you guys left Salt Marsh in the morning. You arrived at the Dunwater about noonish. Went in, met the queen, got your task, and I think you guys made it to. I would think you'd probably be able to have made it to Thousand Teeth by. I think was it like mid to late afternoon, like 4 or 5 p.m.
You said it takes a couple hours to get there.
A couple hours to get there.
I thought it was a little bit later than 5, as I remember you specifically saying you wanted it to be late to use the map.
That's right.
Yeah, I do see that definitely tracks. Okay. We'll say that you know what? We'll say that it is the post fall equinox. So the days are getting shorter right now, of course, right? And that's why it's nighttime here. We'll say that it's like 7 p.m. at night right now. And that being said, the sun has mostly set by this point. Even though you would think that you guys have a couple hours, before like true night. So I just want to figure out what you guys want to do and how you guys want to approach. I know we talked about getting the boat and getting the crocodile carcass, but I'll now drop it to you all to discuss how you want to proceed.
Well,
Gobbo
It's a
was
long
making his
way.
way to get the boat, right? He left. I don't know who went with him. Some people stayed back, and some people went with Gobbo, I feel like. Because Gobbo was walking back to get the boat, which was going to take a while. Like an hour.
Okay,
or
let's do
something.
that. Let's say that.
I just
so-
can't remember who went with Gobbo. and who
Yeah,
stayed.
let's establish that. Is everybody going or is anybody staying?
Oh no, some of us have to stay to keep watch over the parts. There's a lot here, and we don't want scavengers to get it. I'll stay. I'm a bit hungry anyway.
I reckon Cece would have gone with Garbo. Just because for extra muscle. Just in case.
Okay. So we got the two goblins going. We got Kenrick staying behind. Jess and Reggie. You guys staying or going?
I
think-
think Reggie would make sure no one's alone. So they go in. So, because I'm guessing it's gonna be either a 3 and it's gonna be a 3 and a 2. I'm guessing. So I'd be probably with the 2. So wherever someone else, unless, yeah, I'd be with the 2. So wherever, like, say if Megan goes somewhere, like say if Megan went to the boat, I'd be staying back.
I was gonna do the same thing. Oh, whichever way you go, I'll take the opposite.
Well, to make it even more complicated, Liz is also there. So Liz can also either stay back or go. So we could keep it a split 3 and 3
Yeah.
if that's going to change anybody's mind.
You know what? I'll just go with Cece and Gabo. Just
Okay.
she
So just
also
off them,
remembers that Gabo got chomped pretty bad and is gonna try to take care of that while they're working on getting the boat.
Okay. So yeah, Liz will stay back with Reggie and Kenrick then. Jess, Gabo, and Cece can go on a walk and go and reclaim the boat. We'll say that why don't Gabo, Cece, and Jess, why don't you 3 all roll me a survival check real quick? Let's see if it's going to take you that 30 minutes that you guys thought it would take you, or if it's going to take a little bit longer than that.
Why? Because we have short goblin legs? Is that what you're trying to say?
It's more of a going through the jungle. Okay, wait, roll twice for Cece, and they were both 7. Oh,
No
For
idea
some
why
reason-
it rolled twice.
yeah. Well, Jess got a 21, and then okay,
This shouldn't be a 13. It should be 15. It keeps not adding my proficiency.
is
I'm
roll
proficient with that
20
skill.
just against
Honey's
goblins.
having issues.
Well, it's only the goblins that are rolling twice. Okay.
I mean, I
should
tried
be a
my ninjas. I
15.
rolled a real die.
Okay, well that makes sense then. I think it's gonna be mostly Jess and Gabo kind of leading the way. With those rolls, with a 7, a 13, and a 21, we'll say that it takes you guys about an hour total to get to the boat and bring it back to your friends. So only about an hour is gonna go by. Reggie and Kenrick and Liz. So I don't know if you guys have anything you want to be doing during that hour, if you're just hanging out, resting, eating some food. But your 3 buddies will eventually come back with the boat, which now I guess I need to add the boat back to this scene, huh? Bam. Okay, that's a very tiny, it's bigger than that. Okay, there we go. All right, they're back
So-
with the boat.
If we take that long, could the people that are staying back, is that long enough for them to get a short rest in?
Yeah, they could. Yeah, definitely. So short rest, at
30
least
minutes to
in
an hour, right?
yeah, at least in the 5. I'm not caught up on the 2024 rules, but at least in the OG 5e rules, it was 30 minutes to an hour. So I've always considered 30 minutes is enough time to take a short rest if you want. So yeah, we could do that. The other 3 wouldn't get the benefits, but probably still be helpful. Is that what you, Kenrick and Reggie, is that what you 2 want to be doing while waiting for the boat? Just kind of taking a short rest?
Well, I mean, I don't really need one. Kenrick's feeling okay.
How's Reggie
I mean,
looking
I've
at?
not lost any HP, so unless it does something else, yeah, I would need it.
I don't have any spells or anything.
I need to start beating you guys up.
Is there any like?
No, you don't.
I
That's
got this
fine.
check.
Gavo's probably.
I've still got Speak of Animals out. Is there? I'm gonna know you. Is there any animals that can just speak to you?
Well, there was a fucking crocodile you just killed.
And
Maybe
some snakes.
you could have, and some snakes. Maybe you could have. Maybe that crocodile was cool. We'll never know.
Is
I
there,
don't
is there
think
like
it
a?
was.
Is there like a little rabbit in the bush I can go talk to?
Why don't you roll me a
In the swamp?
Like just any animal. I'll just yeah.
Okay, I do think if rabbits were hanging out here, they would be getting gobbled up by the dozens of snakes and shit. But why don't you let's see. Why don't you roll me a survival check to try to like look around for animals and stuff. Also, we are gonna have to figure out this boat because 17 survival check. Oh my god.
It's the ranger.
It's only +3 to be fair.
Yeah. Honestly, I would have expected even more than that, but yeah, still with 17. Yeah, you'll find a swamp. Guys, what kind of animals are in swamps? A swamp, a toad,
Rats, snakes.
big toad. It's the
Nice.
size of a head. It's like the size of your head. You find a toad. As your friends are all like jumping in the boat and then, and working on loading in Thousand Teeth's body into the boat, which we're, okay. What the? What is this? Who's doing this?
That's his body. So
Oh, okay. Jeremy,
Gabo's
I was
gonna-
like, what the fuck? My hands reeled down. I'm like, I'm not doing
no,
that.
it's because I still have DM privileges and
Okay.
I know Roll20 a lot better than you.
That's what I was gonna say is about you guys are gonna. Okay, I see you shrinking his body, Jeremy. That is a big ass gator crocodile.
Well, I was gonna say whenever you were ready, I was gonna say I'm not taking the whole body. That
oh,
wouldn't
just
fit.
chop.
That's bigger in the boat, probably.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna get to. But okay, so yeah, if you want to just chop up enough space, enough meat to fit in just the back part of the boat, that definitely. could
Well,
work.
Gabo wants the head from like the back of the jaw forward, the whole head, right? To put up because he wants to put it up in the tavern when he gets it, and then he wants to harvest the whole back because his grandiose idea is that he's going to use the back to furnish all the bar seats right around the front to like make the stools at the bar as well. He's got this grand plan, so he's going to be whenever we arrive. That's going to be he's going to just immediately start going and working and trying to cut this thing up and and all that. Plus, don't we have to bring back evidence to the? I'll be pissed if they want to keep the head, but we're taking because it's not theirs. But we need evidence, right? Lizardfolk?
Well, Liz is here. He can attest.
Oh yeah, Liz is here. The guy did nothing.
No, so,
I think he killed the snake.
dude, I completely forgot about this. I really hope no one noticed that, but fuck you, Jeremy. Yeah, okay, you can fit that. Also, you would know, honestly, there is a reason, and I think you would know this. Anybody who's been around Salt Marsh or around Lizardfolk, any amount of time, you'd probably know that they see the crocodiles and alligators as not actual like godlike beings, but they kind of hold them in high regards and reverence, right? And that's actually one of the reasons why they never set out this huge hunting party just to take out Thousand Teeth, because they actually don't like or can't like morally attack crocodiles and alligators. So that's why they kind of needed this you guys to go and do that for them. Which also explains why Liz just watched and didn't actually help you guys fight the alligator. But okay,
That's the reason.
That's
Right.
the reason. But you do have enough meat. We will circle back now to Reggie. Where the fuck did you go? I see.
I was in the little bush at the top, yeah.
Okay. I found you. Yeah, you find a. Actually, let's say it's a turtle. I think a turtle's funnier. So we're gonna say you find a big turtle.
Hey, little man, how are you?
Did you cast the spell yet or not? Because if not,
I already had it. I already
Okay.
had it on for the crocodile, yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
How long does it stay up though? You talk with animals.
I think it's an hour.
It's too
so
long.
it definitely should still be up. Because
Charlie-
if I did this straight away, it should be.
Charlie, it is too long.
Oh,
I'll
it's
just say
10 minutes. So
Still
I
too
think
long. Still too long. Should be like 15 seconds. But okay. Jeremy, yeah, you just keep messing with that boat, buddy. You just have fun.
Well, I had to get it on the screen. You moved it. So I had to get it on the screen for our viewers.
Okay, well, Reggie, when you talk to this turtle, it's gonna very slowly turn its head towards you, and its eyes are gonna slowly start opening up super wide. Hey,
hello.
are you talking to me?
Yes, I am.
Oh, how?
Some magic, that's all.
Oh, what's magic?
Do I have like something I can do to show? Does detect magic like show something off? Would that like
I don't think so. I don't think anything would be visible to anybody except for you if you cast that. You got any like cantrips? Something?
Oh
you
wait,
could just-
phantom Corey, phantom sound. You can create an
Oh my
instrumental
God.
sound that originates from a point of your choice within range, such as the rumble of thunder, the cry of a raven, or ominous whispers. And I think I just do like I make like turtle noises like right behind him and see what he does.
Oh, dude! As soon as you do those turtle noises, his entire 4 legs, or do they have 2 arms and 2 legs? I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess 4 legs or 2 arms, 2 legs, whichever one is accurate. We'll keep that one. We'll edit out the wrong one. Tail and head, all 6, go right into its body. And the shell, it goes in so fast that the shell's like spinning on the ground now. It was sitting on a rock. You scared the fuck out of this thing, man.
Hey, that was me. That was the magic. I made those noises.
You'll poke it just his head out a little bit. Whoa. That's magic?
Yes, it is. Do I have anything else I can do with it?
That magic sounded like Earl,
Who's Earl?
my uncle.
Where is he?
I don't know. Where's your uncle?
He's a long way away. He's all across the river. I don't think we need to worry about him right now.
Oh, he's gonna his legs and I was gonna say arms and legs. I don't know if there's arms and legs or just all legs. All of his legs are gonna just slowly come out. And he's gonna stand up. Well, nice meeting ya. He's gonna start walking away. Unless you got anything you really want to get out of this turtle. He's just kind of...
I honestly just wanted to hear the voice.
Okay. That's what I figured. If you do have anything, you got a couple more minutes to chat with him. Otherwise, he just thought the magic was pretty cool and now he's just leaving, so...
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, well...
Why am I under the boat? He put me under the boat.
Jeremy!
I did nothing.
Jeremy, fix it!
Right click it and hit move to front. Bring to front. I don't know what you want me to do.
There. I sent the boat to the back.
There you go.
I think Liz is gonna look at this boat that is very fucking full with all of you guys and the crocodile head. Swim! And Liz is gonna point at himself. Swim!
I thought your name was Liz.
Swim! And he's gonna push the boat out into the water. Just to give you guys a little bit of boost. But he is gonna be swimming alongside of the boat. And now that he's in the water, and you guys start paddling, you realize, oh my god, Lizardfolk can swim fast as hell. He is very easily keeping up with the boat as you guys are going.
Okay.
Okay, so now is the plan to go to King Guppy and get the helmet back.
Yes. That's the other thing we have to do, so we'd best get it over with. Although, it is rather late. Do we want to travel through the night? Get there all sleepy and stuff?
Or get eaten.
Alright, I don't want to be eaten. Not out here, anyway.
Yeah, what if they steal our loot here? Can't have them taking our gator head.
Yeah, why don't we camp out near their home? Liz can sleep in his own bed. We can camp right outside and take turns keeping an eye on the crocodile. And then in the morning, we go.
Sounds reasonable
Sounds
to me.
good to me.
Yeah, I mean, we can just take this right back down the river, and yeah, that seems pretty good. I mean, we know it's not too far. We passed it on the way back up here.
And we still have to go get the what was it we were going to go get? I've forgotten.
The crown thing.
Yes. So the bullywugs, which are just little frog people, have recently stolen they were just calling it a helmet or a crown or tiara. It is technically it is a helmet of underwater action, and I think the queen would have probably explained a little bit more about it and told you visually what it looked like, so that you guys don't just get there and just grab any kind of hat and then come back home. Yeah, so it was stolen by the bullywugs a couple days ago. They haven't had the manpower to send out any kind of hunting party to go and reclaim it. Other than that, you guys would know, bullywugs are kind of plentiful, but also aren't the greatest threat. They're a third of the size of a lizardfolk. And other than that, I think you guys would just know that they're big frog people that live, in the marshes.
Now, I guess the real question is, Liz, are you coming with us for that too? Do you know where these bullywugs are? Or I don't want to be wandering into an ambush or something.
Bullywugs.
Right. Translations. Liz, are you coming with us to see this King Guppy and retrieve the headpiece? Or are you staying here with your folks?
Liz he is so intently trying to follow your entire train of thought, Kenrick. It looks like by about the third or fourth word, he has completely lost it, but he is still nodding up and down.
Now, she does speak his language.
Oh, yeah, okay,
Yes.
okay, yes.
Yes.
Oh, goddamn. Okay,
Yes,
retcon.
that's why she's translating.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to go with you guys. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he'll say in Draconic.
All right.
Oh,
Yes,
I know
yes.
where it is. It's not that far from here.
All right. Well, we're going to need to take a rest. Do you have a place where we could sleep?
He's gonna point in the bushes where Reggie was just talking to the turtle.
There?
No, we're our plan was to return to your home for the night. You know, drop up, show the proof of the crocodile, alligator, whatever it is.
Slumber party?
I suppose we could do that.
Slumber party!
Oh. Well, friends, she switches back to common. Unfortunately, that last thing he just shouted translates to slumber party. So, that's apparently the plans for the sleeping arrangements this evening is a slumber party. Sorry.
I'm so up for a slumber party.
Oh, excellent then. All right.
All right, I think in that case, if we're doing the slumber party, we will go ahead and, so like I said, it was, roughly 7 to 8 o'clock-ish at night, getting a little bit later. I think with you guys coming to Thousand Teeth's lair from the, Lizardfolk lair, we mentioned it was a couple hours, so we'll say that you guys can get back to the lair around, like 11 p.m. at night. So it's getting pretty late. I don't think you guys are usually like night owls or anything. So you're probably pretty sleepy at this point. But, Liz will show a point where you guys can anchor the boat up, right outside of you're now noticing that, like, if you guys would approach the Dunwater from, this vantage point earlier, you guys pretty much came from the opposite end of the Dunwater coming back this way. So the river that you guys were initially on back on night 1 and 2, was coming up from Saltmarsh, from the west. And now you guys are coming from the east to get back to, this Lizardfolk lair.
Yeah.
Now so Liz, even though you're not whiskey tonight,
Not whiskey tonight.
you're Kenrick tonight. Even though Kenrick, is able to speak Draconic, and Liz knows that, Liz is still going to, he's trying to practice his common. He's gonna get out I guess he wasn't in the boat this entire time. He's been swimming, so he's just walking up on the shore. He's gonna point at a tree. Heavy!
Yes, trees are quite heavy.
And he's gonna point at the boat. And then back at the tree. Heavy!
Oh, so would you like us to attach the boat to the tree so it doesn't drift away? Is that the plan?
Looked like he was following you for a little bit, and then...
She will speak in Draconic again.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Both
Just
trees,
tie,
yes? Okay.
tied. The tree is real big, so it's not going to rip off the tree. In case you guys were
Okay.
afraid of that,
Well,
just
I
tie your
hadn't
boat
considered
to-
that, but
Well, it happens. It can happen.
I imagine it does from time to time. Right. So we can tie the boat to the tree.
All
I'm
right.
going to have to start using a different accent when I speak in Draconic.
Because I completely forgot you could. But yeah, okay. So you guys can type the boat, and then Liz will follow. He's looking at you, Kenrig, to see if that's the right word. All right.
Yes, let's all follow.
All right. So Kenrick will lead you all through the entrance to the lair. There's 2 guards again, by the way, outside this gate. Obviously, one's not Liz anymore. He, kind of give them both a head nod as he walks through. And, he's going to take you through again. When you're walking through this lair, you're noticing like it is, it's pretty well maintained, pretty well kept. I don't know if any of you had any kind of like prejudices against Lizardfolk or anything, but you may have thought they were, a little bit more, a little bit less like developed and stuff, especially when it comes to their homes and how they live. But it's like a really well lit area. There's plenty of torches lining all the walls. You guys can definitely tell that like it's an organized area. He's leading you through, and you can see like a little barracks area. And we'll keep walking. You'll see where the chow hall is, where everybody eats and everything. Liz room. And he's walking with a pep in his step. Like he's excited for y'all to see this. And he's eventually going to get to this door with a very thin, crappy wooden door, and he's going to push it open. Inside, you see it's just a lot of straw on a stone floor. Pretty much wall to wall, just all straw.
Are we doing sleepover here?
Sleepover. Slumber party.
Oh, Lord. We're expected to do the slumber party here. It'll be fine, I'm sure.
Used to this? This is a bit like home.
Oh, lovely.
I don't mean to be a pain, but could we like maybe bring the crocodile in here? Just to, like, I'd be kind of upset if some of them scavengers ate it in the night. And based on my limited experience in the swamp, that seems pretty likely, to be honest.
Yes.
I mean, I can go grab it, but
bring the crocodile inside, please.
Yeah, it's gonna I'm probably need some help. If someone could help me with that, because
Liz is gonna look like he's gonna slap his face. Ooh, dumb. Yeah, forgot crocodile. And he's gonna go. Oh, he's gonna point at everybody except for Gabo. Saddle. And he's gonna start walking with Gabo and making sure that the rest of you all are like, getting comfortable. He's eyeing everybody, making sure everyone's liking, everyone's having fun.
I've never had a Lizardfolk sleepover before. Has anyone else?
I don't think I've ever had a sleepover, period.
Oh, it's, well, basically you don't sleep, you stay up and gossip, and, you can braid each other's hair if you'd like.
Okay.
It's not required, but it's a thing that often happens. Sometimes alcohol is involved. When you're an adult doing it, not when you're a child. It shouldn't be.
Okay.
Well, Liz will go out with Gabo, and the two of them will attempt to bring in this big crocodile. So it doesn't get... I know... So, Gabo, I know you had two kind of goals with this. You wanted to, one, prove to Queen Snapjaw that you killed Thousand Teeth, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then two, you wanted to obviously save the meat for yourself to cook it.
He wants to use the head to put on his restaurant on the on the wall.
Well, just like so you have some context, because obviously now that it's just you and Liz, the communication's gonna be very limited. So I don't want to try to convey all this in conversation with Liz's tongue at the moment, but you would be able to tell, like, it's pretty late right now, right? 11 o'clock at night. I think we established by the time you guys get back. So you think the queen's probably asleep, or at least in her chambers or whatever. B, Liz was there the whole time. So you also would realize, like, oh, well, like, if the queen doesn't see this crocodile head, it's not going to be the end of the world, because Liz will be able to vouch for you guys, right? And be like, oh yeah, we definitely, they fucking chopped his head off. But
no, Gabo just doesn't want us to come out in the morning and a whole bunch of scavengers ate it all.
Yeah. So I know there was the two reasons. I just wanted to make sure, like, if for whatever reason you guys don't get to show the queen this head, like, Liz will be able to back you guys up.
Yeah.
Just so you know. Just so that, like, if you guys woke up in the morning, like, depending on what your plan is, like, you wouldn't have to, like, rush the head over to show the queen before you guys go out and do the bullywug stuff. But
okay.
But I think between you and Liz, you guys could carry, because it's not the full crocodile. If it was a full crocodile, we would definitely need Cece's help. We'd probably need the whole party, honestly.
We need a bigger boat, I think.
We would definitely need a bigger boat. But I think with you and Liz, I think you two can carry the, the head / top portion of this crocodile into the slumber party. Are we taking it to the slumber party? I just realized it is just a room with a bunch of straw on the floor. So I don't know. I'll let you do you, Gabo.
Yeah, I think the door opens and then y'all see a gigantic crocodile snout pop its way through, and then you look and it's Gabo trying to carry, like, using all of his might to carry this thing. Pivot! He's like in it, he's like inside it, where, carrying it over his head. And it's like literally the size of him, and then the back part that has been rolled up, and that's what Liz is carrying. I just figured I should bring it inside so,
right, yes,
snapping turtles or whatever don't get to it and all that, so I don't have time to properly tan it all and
No, that's rather time consuming.
So just wanted to bring it in here just in case.
Liz, can we leave the crocodile here tomorrow?
Ah, yeah, definitely.
Great. We can leave it here tomorrow so we don't have to drag it along with us. We'll just pick it up on our way back. Save some room in the boat.
But I just want to make clear, this is ours. Okay, you can't just, have it now. Like, I know it's your god or whatever, but now it belongs to me.
Of course.
Saying.
Right.
The crocodile is ours. Please do not give it to anyone else or eat it yourself.
Oh, we would never eat a crocodile. Are you crazy?
Okay, good.
Yeah, that's good, because first of all, it's not cooked. Second of all, that would suck if we did all this and
had no crocodile to show for it. That was a lot of work.
It was, yeah. But speaking of which, I'm ready to get rested and ready for tomorrow, rejuvenated. He's gonna start pulling out the turkey jerky, start eating some turkey jerky, resting up and all that. Adam, are we gonna have time for an entire long rest?
Yeah, I think so. You guys are going to see it. I think a long rest can be like 6 hours or so. So yeah, definitely for having a slumber party, you guys are going to be, good to go. I'm also fixing up the overlay real quick, but,
we don't have to sleep for that whole time, right?
Correct. Yeah, you guys can, whatever you want. You just need to be somewhat relaxing,
Right, I am definitely going to paint Liz's toenails.
Okay.
And anyone else that would like it.
Gobble's gonna drink some of the rum he carries around for flambeing things. He has flambeing rum, and he's just gonna be hiding it. He doesn't have enough to go around, so he's just kind of in the corner drinking his flambeing rum.
Okay. Only for you.
Yeah, he doesn't have enough to share. It's like a small thing that's made for cooking. He just doesn't have any other alcohol or anything with him. He doesn't have time to cook a meal inside this Lizardfolk cave or the ingredients. So, just, off in the corner.
Yeah, how's everybody else spending their slumber party time? I think just to set the scene for Liz, I think when you start painting Liz's toenails, Kenrick, it is probably within 10 to 15 minutes, Liz passes out. Definitely doesn't seem like he usually hangs this late. He's definitely more of a morning shift, guard duty person. But that doesn't stop you from being able to paint his toes. So
oh no, they're going to be a lovely bright shade of pink. Whether he likes it or not. That's what happens when you fall asleep first at a slumber party.
Yes.
Things happen.
I think Jess is seeing all the the painting and whatever is going on, and she's trying to get it okay, what is a summer party about? And she remembers that Kenrick mentioned sometimes we braid each other's hair, and she's like, who has hair that I can braid? She's like, okay, maybe Kenrick, Cece, your hair's not really long enough, and I can't really do my own. So
you could do
Reggie's beard
Yeah,
is also very.
This is true. This is true.
Reggie has a majestic beard, and Kenrick has a lot of hair. You've got options.
Yes.
You've got
Yes,
options for sure.
This is true.
We might have to have a second slumber party after we do.
Does Liz have hair? You could
I don't
Liz-
think Lizardfolk tend to.
Liz does not have hair. Liz is completely bald. and no facial hair. And it's still passed out. But I guess it doesn't matter. I guess if Liz was passed out, as long as Liz had hair, you could still braid his hair.
I think Jess will ask Kenrick if she's okay with it, since she's the one who mentioned the idea in the first place. So like, I'm still getting my hang of what
Yes, yeah. Oh, certainly, yes. And if you'd like, I could do your nails afterwards.
I've never had my nails done.
Oh,
okay.
well, we'll do that. We'll take care of you. Pamper. A little bit of rest in there.
Make sure I don't forget to hit the long rest button, because spell slots.
Ah, yes.
Okay, so unless anyone has any other slumber party scenes we want to do, which I am here for, I'm fucking loving every minute of this. We can fast track to the morning and have everybody go ahead and take a long rest, which is gonna make things way easier for you guys. I wasn't I wasn't expecting a slumber party montage, but I do love it. But also now you guys are all nice and replenished and ready to rock and roll. Liz is actually going to be the first one up. So who do we think would be the first of you five to wake up? Like, who's like the biggest morning bird?
Not Kenrick.
No,
The sun.
None
is
of you?
unpleasant.
Like tents. I'd have like sunlight and stuff on me.
yeah. So you would Lucas, like your character's name. Reggie would probably be an early riser, right? Rising with the
Yeah.
sunlight. Okay. So let's say, Reggie, you're the first one of you five to wake up, and you'll wake up and you'll see Liz is just kind of sitting in the corner with his back up against the wall, like straight, like fully up against the wall with his legs flat up across from him. And he's just staring at you guys, like waiting for you guys to wake up. He doesn't know what's going on, like how long to let you guys sleep for. He doesn't know how long non-lizard folk sleep. So you're just kind of sitting there waiting. Morning. Huh? He's gonna give you a thumbs up to like see if that word was right. Morning. Morning.
I'll say this in Draconic, so he knows I can speak Draconic.
You can speak. God damn it!
But you gotta use the accent.
Yeah, you do. You now. See? Go for it, Lucas. It's not hard.
I right. Can one of you do the accent like once more? I just want to make sure I get it.
Time. Is it morning?
Morning. Liz.
Good. Okay, friends, you want to wake them up?
I
Or
will
they need
use...
more sleep. He's gonna point at Gabo and CC.
Wait,
Do they need a lot of sleep? The little ones?
I don't think Reggie cares about sleep. As soon as he hears Liz say wake up, he's gonna use full gummatory and he's gonna use booming voice and just absolutely shout morning and see if it wakes everyone up.
My understanding of thaumaturgy is that it is very loud.
Your
so
voice booms up to 3 times as loud as normal for a minute, and I have advantage on charisma.
Yeah. I think we can go ahead and just say that wakes everyone up for the sake of time.
Jeez, why are you shouting? It's like not even noon yet.
I hate you.
Liz is also like holding his little ear stalk things, ear holes.
I think Gabo has been thinking about multiple times, like, he can just sneak into that other room where the incubating was going on, get some of those eggs, make everyone a real good breakfast. But he's decided it's probably not best for what's going on, because they'd probably be very upset. But
Those
just
eggs
the
did
fact that
smell
there's
good.
literally a room very close by with a whole bunch of real big Lizardfolk eggs, he knows that could feed everybody, just like 1 or 2 of them. But
I mean, you could cut off
he
a couple.
refrains. Gabo refrains from that. Yeah, I guess he could start cooking a
got
little
the
bit of the
big-
gator meat for breakfast.
Yeah, you got the big gator.
He'll cook a little bit of gator meat whenever he gets up. Hey, you want some of this, Liz? Change your life.
No.
Are you sure? It's like pretty good.
No.
Okay, don't starve yourself or whatever. Go eat your bugs or whatever you eat for breakfast. I don't know what you eat. What do you eat for breakfast?
Bugs.
What about
Reggie
like
will
fish?
Just, Reggie will just throw Liz some of the rations he has in his bag to see if he will eat that instead.
What? I guess I wonder what I wonder what the rations, like the D&D rations, actually are typically.
Probably
Are they?
Including jerky, dried fruit, hard track, and nuts. I'll say it's nuts.
I think he would eat all that, honestly. But yeah, so whatever you throw him, he'll eat that for breakfast. Because it definitely looks like, as you do that and throw this food to him, and he's like scarfing it down, it seems like he definitely also skipped breakfast just to kind of watch over you guys, make sure like everyone was okay when they woke up.
So yeah, let's go kill ourselves a frog king or whatever. What are we supposed to do again? Just take a crown, or we're supposed to like?
Yeah, I don't think we
massacre
have
them,
to
or-
kill him.
I don't remember time to kill him.
We didn't actually get instructions about the state we were supposed to leave him in. Just that we were supposed to get the crown.
Hey, Liz, are we supposed
Helmet.
to kill the guy or just get the crown?
Helmet.
Helmet?
Helmet.
Okay, but are we supposed to kill him?
If you want.
Oh, will we get in trouble?
I'm not your boss.
All right, well, apparently there's no specific direction about killing or not, so whatever we feel like, I suppose, when we get there.
He's gonna.
When we come back, then we'll kill your queen. That's Gabo was trying his best.
I was gonna say, I
He was
know
trying
you don't
to say-
fucking speak.
He was trying to say like, "Oh, we'll go get the crown or whatever, and bring it to your queen." But then it sounded more like we're gonna come back and kill your queen.
Yeah, he's gonna he's gonna look at you and just gonna like slowly start reaching for his spear.
I know.
No, I think you got that wrong, Gabo. We're not going to kill the queen. We're going to present evidence to her, yes?
Yeah, that's what I said. We'll get the crown. We'll bring it to the
No,
queen.
you told him that we were going to kill the queen.
Yeah, it's like the same. It's fine. He gets it.
Language is hard. Sorry, Liz.
All right, sorry. I was just trying to learn something today. I guess I'll.
You did a great job, just a slightly wrong version of the verb that almost got us killed, so. But that's why we have translators, to hopefully avoid the unnecessary death of us. Other people's whatever.
This is my new favorite D&D mechanic, making anybody who has to do a like comprehend languages or speak with animals or whatever, making them have to do the same voice.
Oh, I didn't do the turtle.
I didn't think of it at that time, but yes, I should have. Retroactively, I'll start doing that now because I do love this.
He'll add it in post.
I'll add it. It's okay. I'll tweak your audio. I'll figure it out. Look at I say all that and I barely edit this show. All right. Well, if that's all, so if everyone's got full bellies and ready to go, Liz knows exactly where King Guppy is. It can lead you and is ready to go whenever you guys are, unless you guys want to do anything else beforehand.
No, I suppose it's time to go.
All right,
Yes.
now Liz, I'm gonna leave this crocodile here, and I'll be real pissed off if we come back and anyone messed with it.
Peon? No, don't pee on it. No, don't let anyone else mess with the crocodile. Tell your friends. Don't touch it.
He said pee on it.
Well, he's learning.
I'm learning too. I said that in my normal voice. This isn't on me. This is on you. I thought it was this voice you said it, but it's fine. We'll go. Let's go.
All right. Well,
I think Jess has been watching this interaction, like watching a ping pong match. She's like,
Jess is just surrounded by monsters, effectively.
what has my life become?
Every person has
Melissa or
razor
the
sharp
goblin
teeth.
Wait. I know Gobbo can speak Gnomish as well. I'm just gonna start speaking absolute nonsense in Gnomish to Gobbo and see what Jess does.
Same
one
thing.
thing-
She does not understand.
I do just love it's literally two goblins, a vampire, pretty much,
it's all cute,
and then a
thank you.
tiefling, and then a lizard folk,
tiefling.
and Liz, and then Jess, the human, the human cleric, who's
human.
like, "What the? Where am I?"
Wait, what language is just now?
Oh,
Just
I had a missing somewhere. Where did it go? She speaks Dwarvish, Elvish, Common, and Celestial, I think.
Yeah.
It'd been
So
funny
all
if
of the
they-
like normal humanoid languages, which have been absolutely useless for this game.
Yes. To be fair, most languages while you're playing D&D usually are pointless. However, a lot of people ended up picking Draconic for this one, which is with the Lizardfolk. But that's fine. It actually works
Rob
out.
speak GIF or something?
Oh, Rob speaks a lot of
Or
weird
info?
shit
Speaks
on
GIF?
info does.
Not
I
GIF.
guess Rob
GIF.
doesn't.
Like the random space hippo.
Yes.
I remember there being other weird ones too. And it's
Luxodon.
those come from?
And then it comes back into play in like episode 75. It's okay. It's not a big spoiler. Anyway, let's go ahead. All right. You guys, Liz will escort you back out through the hallways. It's definitely a lot busier in the morning, this entire lair. You guys, I want to make sure that you're aware that how kind of dense and crowded this entire area is. It's like fortress, den, lair. I've been using all the words interchangeably, but definitely in the morning. Now that you guys are heading out at 8 or 9 in the morning, this place is actually pretty bustling. Like you'll be walking by, just on your short walk out to the exit, probably 20 to 30 Lizardfolk you guys have walked by at this point, just going off in different various ways. With Liz escorting you guys, they don't even really pay you guys any attention. Even you guys, being goblins and a vampire and tiefling and a human, like they don't really seem too bothered that all these other, races are in their home. As long as you guys are with Liz, of course, but he'll lead you guys back out. And when you guys get outside and near the boat, he'll look and he'll say, again, he knows that some of you guys can speak Draconic, but he's trying so hard to perfect his, I think I just said that you guys speak Common. I meant you guys can speak Draconic, but he's so hard trying to perfect his, Common that he is still he's going to point off in the distance of the swamp area, not the river.
Bullywugs.
And he's going to point at the boat.
No boat. No boat.
Oh, please, boat.
No
We
boat.
can walk.
What? Yeah. Yeah. What?
He's pointing right at you,
Walk.
Sissy.
More.
How far? How far?
He as soon as you point at you and said smart, and then you ask how far, it looks like that meme with all the gears turning in his head. It's like, how far? How far? He's trying to figure out what that means. How far?
3.
Cece
Three?
can also speak Draconic, so she
Do
probably
you
will go,
really?
How far? How far?
Oh, it's so before you speak Common, he's trying to figure out, he's like, 3. But then when you start speaking Draconic, oh, God, you can speak it too. Oh, my goodness.
I don't know. Maybe 3 kilometers.
Yeah, you're gonna be so mad when I
Don't
tell you that.
understand kilometers. How many minutes?
Probably it's pretty swampy, so maybe 45 minutes.
Okay. Do we need special shoes?
He's barefoot. He looks down at his feet and he's barefoot.
No. No.
Oh, we go barefoot.
Yeah, barefoot. All
Feetsies. He's gonna point at all of you guys.
feetsies. Feetsies out.
No,
Okay.
you have to pay for that.
All right. We ready?
Well, actually, I have a question. I've never really seen a bullywog before. I've only seen one, but he was super dead and dried to a rock and dehydrated and stuff. How big are they? Is this gonna be difficult? Are they bigger than me?
That's a good question.
How big are they?
Bullywug?
Yeah. Big?
Little.
Little.
Then he's gonna hold out his hand about belly button height to him. So like 2.5, 3 feet.
It's
Little.
about the height of the goblins and the Dump here.
Yes,
Okay.
it would be he's holding actually while he's like holding his hand to his own belly button. Actually, do lizards have belly buttons?
No, they're from an
I guess
egg.
they don't. They're from
They
eggs. I
don't.
guess they don't have belly buttons. I'm just now realizing that as I say it out loud. Well, he's gonna put it to where a belly button would be on him, if you would imagine one. And then he's going to kind of look over at Gobbo, and he's gonna like side shuffle a little bit closer to Gobbo, and then just put the hand like right over Gobbo's head.
It's about this big.
All right. Yes.
How tall is Liz?
Liz is pretty tall, probably like pushing 8 feet, not quite 8
God,
feet,
My.
but like
Terrifying.
7.5 foot, like
Ooh,
fucking tall.
really tall.
Can I
And
also
it's-
just say?
It's much taller than the other lizard folk you guys have seen. Like,
Oh,
so,
okay,
like,
okay.
yeah. No, it's not like all the lizard folk are this tall. Like,
This
usually
tall?
they're in like 6 foot to 7 foot, like 6.5 foot.
This
Tall
is just
Lizardfolk.
the one guy who's
This is
like,
the one guy that for some reason is like a head taller than anybody else, and nobody's mentioned it yet. But now it's like, what the fuck?
Now that we see all the other lizard folk in the morning, how big.
Yeah, now you're like, why is Liz a goddamn giant?
I just want to say, based on your portrayal of these lizard folk so far, Sultan's like a genius.
well, it's not that. It's the fact that Liz is trying to learn Common, but all of you fuckers can speak Draconic, so it keeps making them be able to talk. But like, so when he's
Gobbo
talking
cannot.
so when he's talking in Common, he's not that dumb. It's that he doesn't know the language that well. You know, he's not. Liz is not a dumb lizard folk. Liz is just he is a aspirational lizard folk and wants to get really fluent in Common. And that's the whole reason why Queen Snapjaw even sent him with you guys. He was like, yeah, he's trying to practice his Common. Like, I'll send him with a bunch of people who speak Common. However, you fuckers keep speaking in Draconic to him. So he's not getting a lot of practice, but that's okay. He doesn't need it.
He's trying.
He's doing really good. It's fine.
All right. All right, Liz, here's the deal. We're going to go out there and we're going to go try to get this crown, right? Is there anything else? Do we need to like kill some of these guys? Would it be better if we didn't kill them? You know, I don't want to cause like a whole war between you and them or something. Or are they pretty much, you know, kind of already, are we past that? And you want us to
Do
just
we
wipe
want
them
a
out?
war?
Real quick.
Because I'm not above making some frog legs for dinner. You know what I mean? Like I'm pretty hungry here. Anyways,
Gobbo, did we establish that you also speak Draconic?
Gobbo,
He does
Gobbo
not.
does not.
Okay, I wanted to,
So
I wanted
this
to
is all
figure
very
out how
fast.
much of that actually translates to Liz or not.
No. Yeah,
Very little.
Goblin and Dwarvish and
Okay.
Common and
Okay, Liz will. He's watching you so intently. This entire sentence or paragraph you said.
Crap.
He's gonna point in the distance where he said that the bullywugs are.
Hat.
I don't have a hat. No hat.
No.
This is
they,
this is a pot.
They hat. Very hat.
Yeah, I mean, if I get too close to me, I'll smack him in the head with this thing. But it's not a hat. This is a cooking pot. It's like my armor, so no one shoots me in the head with an arrow.
Hat. Hat. Hat.
Does anyone
Yeah.
else want to butt in on this and help? or just-
Gobbo. He means
Yeah, this
the
is
crown.
entertaining.
I just start talking to him in Gnomish.
I'll start talking Gnomish as well. You know what? Yeah, I'll join in.
Jess just put her face in her hands. She's completely lost.
Listen, Liz, speaking Common can at least like put together bits and pieces. Gnomish hasn't even started this Duolingo yet, so has no fucking clue what you guys are saying. He's gonna look for a while as as Gobbo and Reggie go back and forth having this Gnomish conversation, and he's just gonna slowly turn back towards the direction he was pointing.
Hat.
And he's just gonna start walking, and he's not even looking to see if anyone's following him or not. He's just going. He's going.
I'll follow. Liz.
Liz, do you want us to kill them? Are we already at war?
We want hat back.
Right, but if we kill them, will it start something?
Your bullywug don't even matter.
Okay, so if we kill them, it's okay?
He's just gonna give double thumbs
All
up.
right.
Don't gotta kill him. Kill him if you
Okay.
want.
Okay, we don't want to start an incident if we don't have to.
It's fine. They're little.
Okay.
Start incident. Don't start incident. Just get Hat back.
All right. Well, Gobbo, if you're done your international conversation here, we can kill them or not. It's up to us. There is no current war, and they don't seem to be concerned about starting a war. Apparently, they don't think very highly of the little ones like us.
So we'll say that after Liz leads you all for a little while through the marshes, it only like they expected. It doesn't take very long before you come upon the site where, you might hear it before you actually see it. You see these. I know on the map that's shown right now on the stream and on Roll20, the actual area where these bullywugs are looks pretty decently well maintained and stuff. You gotta picture everything on this actual map and overlay is actually a lot more falling apart than it looks. You see a lot of toppled over sections of wall and fencing, and there's some docks that go into the river or the marsh a little bit, but they have a lot of missing boards and rotted wood. You guys can even from this distance, as you guys are approaching, you guys will see a couple different bullywugs all scattered about this area on this central kind of floating island in the marsh. You do see up in this raised large platform the largest bullywug any of you guys have ever seen, which is not saying a whole lot because bullywugs don't get massive. This one's more, he's not tall. It's more of the fact that he is quite literally wider than he is tall. And as you guys are approaching, you can see he's kind of looking over from a raised flat platform with a massive frog. The frog is the size of, it's actually larger than Cece or Gabo. This frog is a medium-sized creature, so it's almost as big as, Jess or Reggie at this point. But with all this going on, you also see in the center of this kind of raised island in the marsh, you see these little raised platforms with some bullywugs on it watching this center area. And in that center area, you see these two bullywugs, one that's very, squat and kind of wiry and re-looking and just fast and bouncing back and forth. And then you see one of the bullywugs is a lot more stout. He's moving a lot slower, but he definitely seems to have the size advantage of the two. And as you guys approach, I'll let you guys, get far enough where you can see and hear what's going on. It looks like they're all very distracted and watching the two bullywugs that are in the center at the moment. And these two bullywugs are kind of circling each other. They don't have any weapons, but they're both raising their fists like they're boxers, very bad boxers, kind of, waiting for a fight. But even if you take just 30 seconds to watch this, you'll notice that they're just kind of circling each other nonstop, and they're kind of trading insults. One of them, the skinnier one said, "You smell like a fish that was inside of another fish." And then the bigger one, who's a little bit slower, is kind of circling around, countering his circle. "Oh, you hop like you've got 4 left legs. You do have 4 left legs." And you guys can kind of see this whole scene as you guys are approaching. And no matter how much time you guys take, I'll give you guys as long as you want. Everybody is very distracted at this point. They're all watching the two that are circling each other. It seems like this has been going on, even without rolling any kind of insight checks or anything. It seems like this has been going on for at least a couple minutes now. And you guys could even take, a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes to watch this. And they never stop circling. They're always circling. They're always just trading these insults back and forth. And it definitely looks like the rest of the bullywugs are kind of waiting and watching a gladiator fight. But however long you guys sit and watch this, they're not fighting. They just keep making fun of each other's moms and, the size of the rest. But, yeah, they're definitely not fighting yet. So I want to give you guys a little bit. I want to make sure you guys know you've got time. You can make a plan or a scheme or whatever. But this is what the scene that you guys just walked up on is.
So a few things I want to clarify. Are we, is the area where the bullywugs are raised, or is it lower than the ground of the swamp?
It's so you guys are currently in, we'll say it's like, I'm going to say waist-high water for any of the smaller people. So CC, Gabo, Kenrick, it's probably waist-high water that you guys are in right now. And then for Reggie and CC and also Liz, it's probably knee-high water that you guys are currently in right now. Other than that, the area, like where it looks like the land outline on the map, that is just raised, however many feet it is that you guys are currently in the water. So if it's down to your knees, it's that high, or if it's down to your waist, it's that high. And then the platforms everybody's in, those are all only about 5 feet off the ground, with the exception of King Guppy and his giant pet frog, which I don't know if I mentioned. He's got a big frog that's like the size of CC and Gabo and Kenrick next to him. Actually, it's actually bigger than you guys. Now that I look at it, it's actually the size of Reggie or Jess up there on that platform with him.
Okay.
But they're all watching the two that are kind of circling, and it apparently they're eventually going to start fighting, but so far, no fighting.
The other thing was so the two bullywugs in the very center are the ones fighting?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. And then were they yelling at each other in common, or are they talking in their own language since
that was in...
we're not there?
Yeah, what language do bullywug speak? That was, of course...
Bullywug.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So you guys couldn't actually hear any of that.
We all know bullywug, everyone in the party.
Liz would be like kind of translating. I think Liz would know bullywug, and Liz is kind of, Liz is a purveyor of languages. He tries to learn all that he can. So I think he could kind of be roughly translating, since I hope none of you guys actually know bullywug.
No, I did not.
My only other question, I don't mean to keep taking over, but my only other question is, when we're approaching, are we, and this is really for the party more than for Adam, are we approaching in such a way that we're trying to be stealthy?
I think so, at least initially.
Okay.
I think when Jess kind of sees that they're wrapped up in their own thing, she would try to do so as well, as like, maybe we can find a way in without getting noticed.
Okay, so maybe we're like hiding behind this kind of structure over here.
Yeah. I also want to make, like, you guys could move around, like, you guys could place your character markers wherever you want. Obviously, you can't get too close, or we'll have to start making, like, stealth checks or something. But you guys can kind of position however you want. Liz will also, Liz is going to point up at that giant frog that's next to King Guppy. You guys would assume it's King Guppy up on the big raised platform, because he is, out of all the bullywugs you can see, King Guppy is by far the largest. He's not the tallest, vertically, but he is the tallest horizontally, for sure. So he's up on that raised platform, and next to him, you all actually see that big frog that's, the size of Reggie or Jess. That frog is kind of hopping around the platform next to King Guppy. Definitely seems uninterested in the fights, or what's supposed to be a fight, I guess. But Liz will point at that frog, and he's gonna point at it, and then he's gonna rub his belly. Hat. He's gonna keep slapping his belly.
The hat's in the frog?
Ah, hat.
Yeah, he's gonna point at his mouth and then rub his belly again.
Well, that's just weird. All right, well,
why would you eat the crown?
that's a fantastic question. Why would you eat the crown? What does it do? Did we find out what it does? Did someone tell us?
So they would have told you that it is a helm of underwater action. I mentioned that tonight. We can retcon and say that the queen would have told you guys what the crown actually is. It's not a crown; it's a helmet. I keep calling it a crown because there's other crowns in here, but the helm of underwater action, and it pretty much it does a couple things. It lets you breathe underwater. It lets you swim real fast. It pretty much makes so that, you're fighting force underwater, even if you're not supposed to be. So you don't think the frog is like getting any of these benefits or anything from eating this crown. You think it's more of a where this king keeps his storage of his valuable items instead of using like a chest or a lockbox. He just feeds it to his frog, apparently.
That's such a strange place to keep things, but I suppose to each his own.
So what's our plan here? You think we should just go talk to them, or do we want to come in here on the offensive? I mean, I don't want to just slaughter these guys for no reason, but if we go in there and they're ready to slaughter us, we should at least be prepared.
Of course.
I
Yes.
could make a distraction if you want.
Oh yeah, what kind of distraction?
I could do the same thing I did to the turtle and just make it like over the bridge. You see the bridge to the right, like of me, like exactly to the right. I can like use phantom sound and like play a noise over there. Yeah, that bridge that you just ping them at them, and like see if they like all look over there, and we could try getting the other way.
That's quite reasonable.
It seems like a good idea, but what do we want to do once we get there? I mean, even if half of them run to the other side, are we about to cut this guy's stomach open or something, or what's the deal?
Well, it's just a frog.
We could kidnap the frog.
We could kidnap the frog.
Oh yeah, kidnap him. Hey Liz, if we kidnap this guy, that'd help you guys out a little bit, right? That'd probably buy you some political influence. As he's saying that in common, I'm sure those are all real big words for Liz.
He's not even gonna like try to figure out the fuck he said. He's gonna look over at Kenrick.
Right. If we kidnap the frog, is that a good...
If we kidnap the frog, is that a good thing for you? Will you get some political influence by having the Bullywug King frog?
I mean, we'll have the crown back, so yeah. That's all we really need, so I guess if you just get the frog, we get the hat.
Okay.
I guess we're kidnapping the frog. You think that's a good idea?
Is the frog that big? Is it gonna try to... Jess is standing there thinking, like, if the frog that big, is it gonna try to eat the goblins? But halfway through, she realizes it, and she's like, let's not ask that one.
Honestly, if Gabo dies because someone eats him, he probably deserves it.
Actually, that's a pretty fitting death to Gabo.
He's eaten quite a few sentient
The
beings.
chef has become the meal.
Right,
Maybe the
so
menu.
we're going to try to kidnap the pet frog then.
Wait a minute. So
Cool.
the pet frog ate it? I thought you were saying the king ate it.
No, it's in the pet frog's belly.
Oh yeah, we'll just go over there and gut that fucker, and I'll go ahead and chop him up, and we can eat ourselves a nice dinner tonight. I thought we were about to murder this king or something, and then
Oh no, we just need the frog. It does big frog, but
Wait, how do you ping? I forgot to ping. Oh wait, I forgot when you ping. That is the frog, right? The one I'm pinging, like the one they're on about.
Yes, yeah. Bottom left.
Okay.
Bottom left. All right.
Should I make this distraction then?
Yeah, so it sounds like right now the plan is distraction on the bridge to the north. Hopefully, while the bullywugs hopefully get distracted, someone is going to go steal the frog. I just keep hearing steal the frog. Kidnap the frog. Okay. I just want to, because
Yeah. Sorry, Adam, carry on.
No. I was just going to say we are about to go on break. So I think this is going to be a very good break/midway point of, we'll establish the plan, take our quick break, and then go. And then when we come back, we'll see how the plan actually works out. So let's go ahead and just real quick, you guys iron out any other details you want to do before?
Yeah.
Right?
I will say, I think if I'm using this, I have to stay within 30 feet of the where I'm using it, which might pose a bit of a problem. I mean, I can. I'm obviously a ranger, so that might help. But like, I won't be able to run in there and actually like help kidnap the frog or like take anything else out.
Yeah, definitely. But that's fine.
It's just like a
We'll work
warning
around that.
in case anyone like asks or.
We can work with it. Yeah. Besides, we don't all need to go in there. That just looks more cumbersome anyway.
Yeah, so what is going to be the plan? Say Reggie throws off this big distraction, and it does distract the majority, if not all, the bullywugs. Like, what's the plan? Like, who is actually going to be trying to go up and kidnap the frog?
Frog nap.
Who's doing the frog napping, I should say, yeah.
Well, Liz is the one who's closest to the frog's size. We could just make him do it.
Liz would definitely, tip that for you guys.
Did we see how he performed in the last battle though? Like he didn't hit a single strike.
Well, like I
we
said,
were asking him to kill his god.
Yeah, he's not morally allowed to, or ethically allowed to attack crocodiles and alligators. So by the way, I just want to make sure that you guys all have picked up that while Liz has been watching all this, Liz seems to have a absolute disdain for bullywugs. He's not even looking in the direction of. He watched the two that were circling and throwing their boast around for about 30 seconds, and then he eventually has just looked off in the distance to the right and just zoned out. And he's not even committing to look at these bullywugs. And it seems like he really doesn't like them. He's not a fan of them at all.
So we're helping a racist.
Yes,
Yeah,
essentially.
but they also stole their helmet recently. It's not like the Lizardfolk just racist against the bullywugs just because they stole his fucking ceremonial helmet, his hat. So he's kind of got reasons, but yeah, he is also, it's probably definitely some, untreated racism, I guess. I
can't believe we let Adam bring us into this.
Well,
now that we're here,
can be chill about it. It's you guys have all the options in the world of how you want to get this.
It was all chill until you explained Liz's pure disdain.
It's not because they're bullywugs though. It's because they stole his hat.
Well, technically, isn't it the frog that stole the hat? So he should be racist towards the frog, not the bullywugs. Because it wasn't the frog. Like the frog didn't, sneak up and actually steal it. It was an actual band of bullywugs that came and stole it. But then the king uses the frog as his personal storage. He just feeds it any shit that he wants to keep safe.
So
and
really,
like a little backpack.
We're not hurting the frog. We're rescuing it. It shouldn't be kept as a safe. That's not an appropriate life for a frog. We're giving it a better life. Or a faster death. Whatever. However you want to look at it.
Yeah, I was going to say, unless some of you are really good at surgery, I think it's going to die.
The real question is, how do they get the stuff out the frog?
So, they must have a way, you would think, which means that you all would also have that way.
We could just try tickling it.
Tickling could be one option.
Tickle.
We're going to go ahead and go on a quick pee break while you guys figure out the tickling mechanics of this upcoming portion of the adventure. We will be right. Jeremy said frog of holding. Welcome back, everybody. We are back with the party currently about to execute their grand plan, which you guys all let me know if I've missed anything. I think right now the plan is Reggie gonna cast some kind of thaumaturgy on the top of the bridge up to the north, try to draw as many of the bullywugs up there as he can, and then someone go steal the frog. Is that accurate?
I think so.
That sounds accurate, yeah.
Classic
Jess
frog
is gonna
napping.
try
Let's
to
see if
aid
I
in
know
the
frog.
frog napping. I think
Okay,
whether she's the one that does it or she's just covering sides.
Let's figure that out. Let's figure out where everyone's going. Liz is gonna say,
Where me?
You're big. You help grab frog. Yeah?
he's gonna look at you and be like,
I don't know why you're
sorry.
talking like that, but
I know, sorry, I forget which language I'm in. You're gonna help grab the frog because you're big. We'll probably get Jess to do that too.
Jess, would you mind grabbing the frog since you're large, and we'll get Liz to help with that too?
Make this a 2-person effort. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we could do that.
Liz is actually gonna
So-
sneak all the way down. Kind of go the long way. He's sneaking the whole way. I'll just
Liz-
go ahead and just let you guys know. Yeah, Liz, like you could. I mean, Liz, you're not Liz.
I
I'm
almost said
Liz.
the same thing.
Yes, you could do the same thing. You could follow the same path. I don't need you to roll any kind of stealth checks just because, like I said, they are all so focused on this duel that's happening in the middle. Even though you guys have probably been here a couple minutes now, there has not been a single punch thrown. No one's done a kick. They've literally just been circling each other, just hurling insults, kind of making fun of each other's moms or, about the size or how bad they smell. But they have not thrown a single punch. They're literally just circling each other as they hurl these insults. So, where's Kenrick and Cece and Gabo going to be during this whole escapade?
Wow, that's an excellent question.
I think Cece would probably be prepared for combat. So she's going to definitely get Doris out and just sort of stand there watching with her amazing perception.
That really does seem like a good idea. I'll also sneak up near the frogs and, be there ready to stab things if I need to.
Gabo's gonna definitely want to try to sneak up. He's gonna have his giant salad fork ready to use. I think this is actually kind of like the perfect conditions to have a weapon like that. And he's gonna be, skulking forward, lowering down into the swamp. It's like even though you said it goes up to like his waist, he's like kneeling down a little, so it goes up to like his shoulders. He's really sneaking in here. Just ready to strike when the moment comes.
I will say, Jeremy, you're pretty near me. If if you can see my ping, that's where I'm doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just want to make sure. Like I didn't know if you were moving up now.
Oh,
I was
he
like
moved
saying if
down a
I
little
did it
bit.
before. Yeah.
Yeah, so Gabo
If you're gonna move as I was doing it, it was like I didn't want to. It's pretty close. I just wanted to warn you about that. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah, so Jeremy,
It's only a
Gabo-
maximum of 30 feet. That's all.
So Gabo, are you going to be up there on Reggie, or are you going to go down closer towards the giant frog and King Guppy where you were a second ago?
Yeah. I mean, I think that if everyone's starting to move forward, then we're all gonna move and kind of start slinking.
Yeah.
through the marsh up to here.
And I think you guys can all get in that position. Like I said, they are so like this. You don't know how long this duel's been going on, but you guys have all been in here for at least a couple minutes now. Maybe it's been 5 minutes, 6 minutes. You guys have like all kind of crouched and sneaked into position. These two are still just circling each other, making fun of each other's moms and stuff like that, but they have not even thrown a single punch. So if everybody's in position now, Reggie up north, Liz and Kenrick and Jess kind of down closer to the giant frog in the little fortress that he's in. Cece kind of in the middle, in the back, kind of just, oversighting everything. I think we can go ahead and launch your guys' plan whenever you want. So is the signal when Reggie kicks things off with thaumaturgy, I'm assuming?
Wait, is it only heard by 30 feet as well? I don't know. It didn't say. Because it just says create an instruous sound that originates from a point of your choice. I don't know if it's...
Probably
But
just
I
as
don't know,
loud
'cause
as
I can-
whatever it is.
Yeah, let me.
I can move it 30 feet. I just don't know if it's like a sphere where it's like a 30 feet. So like where I pick it, like detect magic, is 30 feet in that radius. For
No,
example.
you can pick. Yeah, you can. So you can pick an area. So you can pick that area on the top of the bridge, which was your goal.
I'll pick where I'm doing it. Right.
Yeah. Okay. And then, yeah, you just you yell or say whatever you want, and it is up to 3 times as loud as your normal voice. So, what are you yelling for this?
I'm doing a phantom sound instead. So it's like across. So like from this bridge, I'll be like making a sound, and that's what I was wondering: is like the sound also just 30 feet, or is it like?
No, it's gonna be
how
it's
loud?
gonna be loud. It's gonna be loud.
Okay.
What's the sound like though? Because I think that's good.
I could make it like an alligator scream because I know that alligators.
Okay.
That would be like pretty convincing.
What's hey Lucas, why don't you real quick just give me a quick alligator yell? Because I'm kind of curious.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just hey, you wanted to hear a turtle talk so bad. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and hear a quick alligator yell.
I can't scream. I'm just gonna wake up.
What do you just you could just get real close to your mic, and you don't even have to yell out loud. I just want to hear your alligator yell. I think Zoom mostly cut it out, but we'll take it. We'll take it. I heard a little bit of it.
And
let me go ahead
it will be right there.
Okay, let me go ahead and roll. Let's see. So there are 8. Make sure that I'm correct with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there's 8 regular bullywugs.
I'll put that up there if you can see it.
Okay.
Oh, it just put. Oh my god! Put every single one up. Oh god.
Well, I rolled. I didn't want to roll 8 different rolls for all the basic bullywugs, so I just rolled a flat 1d20, and they got an 8. So they are all going to be very intrigued by this sound. Sorry, let me make sure that I don't get the key. The king's going to be a little bit different. So they're all going to be starting to head over to investigate, probably by order of King Guppy. King Guppy was probably like, hey, somebody go figure out what that really weird sounding alligator is, over there. But all the other bullywugs are going to start heading up in that direction. King Guppy and his giant frog, Blipsy is the name, by the way. Liz, I don't think Liz would know the name, but I think it's more fun if you guys also know the name. So his name is Blipsy. So Blipsy and King Guppy are the only 2 that are currently left standing on that far south, kind of promenade that they're up on. So what would the rest of you want to do? It does seem like Reggie has currently distracted the majority of the bullywugs.
Can they see me, Adam? Because I know they're elevated. Can they see over the rock, or not?
I think right now, and this is going to be a split-second thing. Right now, they heard that loud noise. They're going to investigate that loud noise. Mm-hmm. They're not currently looking over in your direction. They're not even like away. They're not curious about you or anything like that. Here in maybe 10 to 20 seconds, when they realize there's nothing over here that they're looking at, then they might look around and see you. But at the moment, currently, with the 6-second round in D&D time, no one has seen you yet, Reggie.
Okay. Well, I guess I will start heading up there, I guess. Like, see if I can get up into this.
So you want to start stealthing closer, okay. You are going to need to make a stealth check. If you're actually going to be walking, now you will need to make a stealth check against those bullywugs, even though, because they've been walking towards that sound. But if you're also going to be walking out in the open, you'll need to be a little sneaky too.
Ooh.
A 9. Let's roll. I'm going to roll just one check for them all, just like last time. Okay. What the fuck? let me just say, my first roll of the night was an 8, just a flat 8. My second roll of the night was a flat 2. They're very much still looking for the sound of this alligator call, which we don't even know what it sounds like yet until we get to post and I start editing because Zoom edited it out, but we'll figure it out. But yeah, you're able to make it there, Reggie. You can make it closer to Gobbo down there.
I was thinking to try to get up here, but would I make an athletics check? Because it is 30 feet. I can't get up there.
Yes, you will need to actually climb up that, because that is a little bit of a raised platform and has a little bit of a wall. It's not a very tall wall because the bullywugs aren't super tall, so they didn't make their wall super tall. So it's going to be a low athletics check, but it is still going to be an athletics check to try to climb that.
If I fail this, we're +7. Oh god, there.
Well, if you fail this, okay, you got 18. I was going to say, if you fail, you're going to land in that water with a loud splash. But no, you're able to climb up into
It'd be
that little raised
there
platform.
where I'd have to go. Because 0 bit's 35.
Okay. So I think everybody else would see Reggie kind of, make that loud noise, distract all the bullywugs, and then you would see him parkour his ass up into this platform. What does everybody else want to do? Right now, we're not technically in initiative. If anything does change that, we will roll initiative, if King Guppy gets triggered or anything like that. But for now, you guys can kind of do whatever you want. Just let me know.
I think this whole time Jess has been looking at the structure, trying to figure out, how the heck do we get up there? Trying to see if there's a good way to climb up. Obviously, Reggie managed to get up, but she's been looking to see, is there a good path for us to take to get there?
Jess, you would see that for the actual the area, the platform and everything that King Guppy and Blipsy are on, you could walk along the kind of the deck / dock to the south/east. Southeast.
That area?
Yeah, you could, if you followed that path, there's an entrance into this area, and there's actually a staircase that goes up to that second floor with Blipsy and King Guppy. Or it may literally be easier you're actually pressed right up against that wall. That wall's actually only about 10 feet high. It might actually be easier to just climb that 10-foot high wall.
I have an idea, and I don't know if it makes any sense, so you let me know if this tracks. The one item that I grabbed was a movable rod. She would get close to the wall and put the rod, up near the wall, a good height where you could, grab and pull yourself up to try to use it as it's not really a big enough platform, but something to aid herself in getting up.
I like that. I think a movable rod's one of the best items in the game. I think you could hold that sideways, right? And then press the button and set it floating in the air, maybe 4 feet off the ground. And then you could use that as just a big step, right? And just now you're standing on it. And then I think you'd be able to climb. Yeah.
Try to pull up.
Yeah. Now, in doing that, it's going to be a low athletics roll. You got to be able to do a pull-up. I think a pull-up is probably even, a 10 is an average human, right? I think I think a 10, average human could probably do one pull-up, right? So I think just a 10. We're looking for a 10 athletics if you can pull yourself up. From standing on this immovable rod, then you would just need to do one pull-up and you'd be over this last wall.
I got a 4.
Oh no! You're as strong as me.
Kenrick, you look over and you see Jess. Jess has their hands on the top of the wall. They're trying. They can reach
this
it.
Is not her forte.
Do you need a hand? Let me give you a boost.
This is rather embarrassing for Jess. She's like, come on.
It's mostly embarrassment points you're racking up right now. Yeah, it's not like they hurt you or anything. You're still in the clear.
No one
But
has noticed us yet.
Kenrick did notice though.
She'll lean down and whisper to Henrik, click the button and move it up. I'll step on that.
Oh, right.
So is Jess gonna pull up a little bit
She's
and
gonna try
have
to
Kenrick raise the?
Yeah, she's gonna try to swing a foot up to get on it to use her legs to push her up.
Okay, yeah, Kenrick,
Right.
you could definitely help help her out with her embarrassment at this point, you could click the immovable rod, raise it up a little bit more, and click it again, and give her.
Well, except for the fact that I'm 3 feet tall.
That is true, but your arm.
You know what? I have acrobatics. I'm going to do some crazy rogue shit and try to like climb up the wall using that rod, and in the middle of it all, click it and move it a little higher, so that Kenrick is now dangling as well. But she's intentionally dangling. She doesn't want to pull up. She just wants to be nearby in case.
Okay. So Jess,
acrobatics.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it. I know that you've got a lot of acrobatics, so I just kind of assumed this is going to be a pass. But
that's a 20.
Yeah, I was going to say. I was going to say. I assumed you had a pretty good one. You wall run up, take this movable rod, move it up a little bit higher, click it back in place, and you drop to the ground. No damage or anything. You land very deftly. And now, Jess. You're able to now, you've been kind of dangling for like full length. You can now kind of just pull your knees up to your chest and stand up on that rod. And now it's like a half, like you literally now just have to pull yourself up like a foot and a half. That's it. So you can give me one more athletics roll. This one's only going to be an 8.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I got a 13 this time, so we're doing a lot better.
Okay. So Jess is able to now, with Kenrick's help of raising that immovable rod up a little bit higher, Jess is able to get to the top of that wall. So Jess, you can now see the Blipsy, the giant frog, is right there, really close to you, really close up against the wall. And you see that King Guppy's actually kind of walked up more to the north and is looking, like seeing where all of his Bullywug followers have gone, right? Because he also heard that thaumaturgy call, but he didn't leave his safety to go investigate. But now he's like looking over to see what the hell they're doing. So yeah. We still are not in initiative right now, so I think Reggie has gone, Jess has gone. Kenrick, you got anything else? I mean, I know you kind of moved up the immovable rod.
Yeah, I think that's all that Kenrick is going to do until something happens with the others who are actually trying to frog nap. She will have her hand crossbow ready, just in case things go awry.
What's Gabo and Cece doing at the moment? You guys are both kind of out in the marsh still and unaware. Like the other people are currently unaware of you. I didn't know if you guys had any kind of plans or overarching goals.
Gabo has a plan, but yeah, you can go first.
Well, Cece was just going to sort of like keep an eye on the toads that had gone off to see what that sound was, and just try and be as aware as she possibly can. She has a thing called Beast Sense that I'm going to activate, and it lasts for 10 minutes. And
what's that do?
So for the duration, you can perceive through the Beast Sense as well as your own. When perceiving through the Beast Sense, you benefit from any special senses it has. So
are you supposed to find?
I guess I need to touch a frog, don't I?
Well, yeah, I was gonna say there's some like small fish and frogs and snakes kind of, all about you. So if you wanted to, like, you could pick one of them and touch and do that.
See if they're willing. They've got to be willing. So I've got to like pick them up, like, hi, froggy, will you be my friend? And it's like looking at me like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you pick up this frog and it's just staring at you, and it's like, but I mean, it seems to like you well enough. It's same skin tone, very much the same green. Yeah, it seems to be eyeing you in a friendly way, I guess.
Cool. So yeah, I want to kind of perceive like through the frog. So be a frog.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, are you gonna set the frog down and let it walk somewhere, or are you gonna like throw it?
Yeah, I'm going to sort of like, I'm going to try and direct it and kind of communicate where I want it to go. So I'm sort of like looking at it like, you want to go that way towards the other ones.
Okay.
And I can see.
Okay, so you want it to go, your goal is to have this frog go up towards all the other bullywugs. Top right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I just wanted to make sure we got the right. Okay, yeah. It will kind of give a big croak again and then go off into the water and start swimming up in that direction. Gobbo, what do you want to do?
Gobbo wants to climb up on shore, sneak over to the wall. And you know how Gobbo's got that rope with the frying pan tied to the end of it? Well, he's going to swing that thing around, throw it up over, and hope it will catch on like the top of these planks that make up this wall.
Hook.
And then use it to basically climb the wall. So whatever you want me to do to make that happen.
Shit, man. Well, I'm not fully caught up with all of the frying pan on a rope grappling hook rules in D&D 5e 2024 edition. However, we'll go ahead and say, why don't we just do an athletics roll? Like, I think that will be you throwing it up over it, and I think it will be you also climbing up it. I think that'll work.
Pretty good. That's going to be an 18, ladies and gentlemen.
With a +0. I just want to make it noted that it is a +0 and still an 18. Yeah, you hurl this frying pan up. It catches right between two of the spikes and the wooden, logs that make up this ring around this area. And yeah, you're able to, because it catches so cleanly, you can walk all the way up. And I think we can end it with your movement portion of your turn, with you like standing on the top of this ring. Because with you being as small as you are and these logs as big they are, I think you could just like stand on it if you wanted to. You could obviously drop down into the ring if you want to, or you can stay up here where you can drop backwards if you need to. But from up here, you can now see King Guppy pretty close to you within like 5 feet. But obviously down at the floor level. And then you can see down to your south the Blipsy, the giant frog, and you also see Jess up there right next to it.
Okay. So I see CC over, or no. Okay, I see what you're saying. So I can see Jess, like, standing over where the giant frog is that we're going to try to frog nap.
Mm-hmm.
From where I'm standing, I clearly see the exit. Like, I can identify our path out of here once we get this frog.
Yeah, I mean, I think to me, looking at this map right now, to me, it looks like anywhere to the west is an exit. It looks like just.
Well, I mean, getting
left.
a giant frog over the 10-foot wall might be hard. I just want to make sure I can see, like, the door out of here. You know what I mean?
So from where you're standing,
area.
It looks like unless Jess is able to lift that frog over the about 6-foot-ish wall that's around this area, the only other way is there's one doorway to the east, and there's some stairs that actually go down to the south that wrap down towards that door. Otherwise, you guys could also try to just get Blipsy over the wall. To the west, So you got a couple options.
Double my size.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The Blipsy is way bigger than you, so I don't know if you could pick up Blipsy.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah, that's
We've
my turn
got
then.
Liz.
You got Liz.
Yeah.
Liz can. Hey, if you guys want Liz to do something, just let them
Yeah, what
know.
is Liz
I'll do it
doing?
real quick. Do what?
What's Liz doing when he sees Jess and Gobbo climbing up these walls? He sees.
He's kind of waiting.
Kenrick
Like, he hasn't
creeping
gotten any kind
across.
of like direction or order, so he was kind of like chilling off to the side.
Oh, no.
Liz, you gotta climb up with Jess and help her get the frog over the wall, cause, he's big and you're big.
Alright.
Common, he says in common. Please, common. Okay. He rolled a nat 1. I think he's like working on like telling Kenrick like, I'm trying to practice my common, and like he's kind of distracted as he's trying to climb this wall. He rolls a nat 1 on his athletics roll.
Oh,
He lands on his back like a fucking turtle.
This makes me feel so much better about my bad roll, because what I rolled was a 2 on the die. So, not that much better.
Twice as good.
Oh
Double.
my goodness. So
Goodness.
Liz tried. I'm sorry. It rolled a 1. I'm sorry, guys. I can't work with that.
Liz. Ugh.
So I think now we'll probably be getting in. I think everyone's went now, right? Or established what their goal is, what they're doing at the moment. So I think we could probably go ahead and just roll initiative now, because now it's going to be everyone getting to take a turn.
Alright.
So we're going to do, this is going to be Blipsies. Blipsy got an 8. This is going to be King Guppy. King Guppy got a 1. This is going to be all the other 8 bullywugs. 13.
Okay.
I can't see. Oh, the initiative there. No.
Henrik got a 6.
Ooh, Reggie with a 20.
Nice.
I also got an 8.
3 8s in this.
Yeah.
I went to go type and must have accidentally pasted some, metadata, and now my text box is full of garbage.
Number 8.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is... Am I missing Gobbo? Oh. Did Gobbo
got
get an
8?
8? Gobbo
Yeah.
got an 8 also, okay.
Triple 8s.
Yeah, what the hell? What about, Kenrick? Kenrick got
That was a 6.
6. Ooh! Rogue with the 6!
Yeah. Didn't
Yeah,
really well.
that's how the cookie... Okay, so I've got
Should be
Reggie at
laughing.
20,
Liz.
Bullywugs at 13, Cece at 12, Gobbo 8, then Jess at 8, then the Big Frog at 8, then Kenrick at 6, and then King Guppy all the way down at 1. Did I get everybody, or did I miss anybody in that?
Thank you, Papa.
So I got Jess, I've got Gobbo, Cece, Reggie, who's Kenrick? Oh, Kenrick. Okay. Yeah, I got everybody. Okay. So that means starting up at the top, Reggie with a nat 20, or with a dirty 20, I believe it was. What would you like to do, Reggie?
This is the king one, isn't it? The one.
That is that is King. So right now, up to the north of you are all the regular bullywugs, including the 2 that were dueling. To the south of you is just King Guppy, and then Blipsy the giant frog, which you know that Blipsy has the helmet in its belly.
What are my bonus actions before I see? I will try charm the. Where is it? I know I'm in spells. Charm person the king.
Okay. So I'm
It's
guessing that's
just-
a charisma.
It says it's a wisdom 11 saving throw.
I'm gonna roll a flat d20 real quick. Okay, Ryan, roll 20. Is that a 1 again?
19.
Did that roll a new 1? That is a new 1, isn't it?
No, it says 19.
Yeah, 19.
Yeah, it says 19.
Oh, I
What?
wasn't scrolled down. I was scrolled up, and it was just showing the 1. I was like, did it roll a 1? Oh, so he rolled a 19. Oh, well, his wisdom is a +0, so it was a 19 flat. I'm guessing that probably saves Reggie?
Yeah, that definitely saves. It's 11 you need to save. So, bonus action. Guess I'll just put Hunter's Mark on top of him then, but I can't do anything with it because I'm not shooting at him.
Okay. Alright, so you Hunter's Mark him, and
Yep.
then we're going to go to... Oh my goodness. All of these bullywugs up top have now, after, hearing the fighting kick off, they're going to start to come back down. We're going to place...
I'd like to say, Adam, before you say they see me, I did put in the Zoom, I am prone. So I don't know if that makes a difference.
I
So like, I'm like laid down at the moment.
I don't think they would see you yet.
Okay.
Mostly because most of them are on the other side of the raised wall of the little circle you're in. But you might want to get the fuck out of there as fast as you can. After
Yes.
because they're actually going to. So that was their first turn, but then they're going to go ahead and use their action to also sprint. Because they're trying to save their king as best as they can. So I think they will use their action to dash. So now there's a lot of them in there with you, Jess and Liz, and Gabo. Gabo, you're standing on the top of the fence right now. You can actually see that there's a fuck ton in here at the moment. So Cece, you are up next. Cece, I think from your vantage point, you just saw that all of these bullywugs ran into the main area where most of your friends are, including the king and the giant frog.
Yes. So I need to kind of like run in there. What would be the easiest way of getting in? How high? You said it was how high? 10 foot?
So I think you could I think you could run up to the ring, like the outside kind of, ring area of this wall, for just your movement speed. But then to get past that, I think you might have to use your dash also, to actually climb up the wall. Yeah. So I don't know if you want to do that or if you want to just get to the top of the wall and stay, or, I'll leave that up to you, how you want to approach.
I probably will use, my dash to get over the wall. And then I've got my bonus action still, haven't I?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I will shout, Doris! And I'll go into my rage.
Okay.
And then that'll be the end of my turn. I'm hoping it made you, I don't know, if I shout Doris at them all, it might make them fight me, I don't know.
Well, Gabo, you're up next. It's gonna go Gabo, and then Jess, and then the giant frog. So.
Okay. Gabo's gonna, so I'm like standing up there. I'm gonna jump off the end with my giant fork, and I'm gonna try to take the king captive. I'm gonna try to take him as a hostage.
Okay.
So I'm gonna leap down and put my fork to him and go, "Hey, listen, bud, you better do what we say, or this pointy end's gonna go where you don't want it to." And I'm holding this thing up against him, and I'm gonna push it against the side of his rib cage, his stomach, but I'm letting him feel it. But I'm not gonna stab him yet. You tell everyone to stand down. If anyone moves, the king's gonna get it. And that's what I'm gonna yell in common. And what do you want me to do? Intimidation, or you want me to
okay, do an intimidation. I did roll a d20 just so you know.
Persuasion, because I'm not lying.
I mean, it could be an intimidation or persuasion, but I will just say I rolled just a flat d20 for King Guppy, and it was a 17. So please beat that. So I love this narrative direction we're going.
Okay.
So this is all relying on your shoulders, Jeremy. Please roll very high so we can keep this narrative train going.
Not one incoming.
Now one for sure incoming.
All right, so I'm going to also go ahead and employ my tactical mind.
Okay.
Where I can use one of my uses of second wind to, instead of gaining HP, add 1d10 to an ability check.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
And if it fails, it does not expend the second wind slot.
Shit.
That's awesome.
I want you to
Not
beat the
too
17 so bad. I'm so mad I rolled so high.
I'll do the d10 first, and then I'll roll the thing. So my d10 is an 8. Very good. And then I'll do my persuasion here.
So you gotta beat
10.
a 9.
Got an 8.
Oh, you beat it by 1! So you beat it by 1, right? No, it said persuasion 15. So 15 plus 8. You beat it.
I didn't. Yeah, I was looking at my 10 on the die. Yeah, so 15 plus 8,
you beat
23.
it by a lot. So you got 23. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you're holding, what do you hold? Your fork.
The giant fork. It's my trident.
Giant fork.
Yeah.
Yeah, like all 3 prongs are like so.
It's got 4. I know it's a trident. but it's
Yeah.
got four.
I forgot. We already had this discussion if it's a salad fork or dinner. Yeah, whatever. It's got 4. But I think you've got like the same height as King Guppy. So I think you are literally right behind King Guppy. You got your arm around his throat, and you got the fork, all 4 prongs poking right into the like soft. He's got like 3 chins, and it's poking. Some blood's trickling down. How like hard you're poking into it as you're telling them all to stand down, and you'll say, "Well, what are you idiots doing? Listen to the goblin. Stand down." And you'll see these 8 bullywugs like kind of hesitantly just take 1 step back. All of them. They'll all step back just a little bit. So Gaba, I think you've got the control you're looking for. Do you want anything else before we go to Jess's turn?
I'm just going to turn around and say, get that thing out of here to the rest of them. And that'll be it.
And then, Jess, it's going to go you. The frog that you're trying to frog nap goes next, just so you know.
Okay.
But it's your turn now.
I think what I have to do is use my turn to grapple the frog, and if I have... I almost want to see if I can use the immovable rod to aid in this, but it's also over there, so I gotta grab it first. So, I don't know... Can I do both?
I think you could... I think you've... Kenrick has raised the immovable rod enough for you to climb over the wall, so I think you would also probably be able to, if you wanted to, reach down and re-grab that immovable rod. So I think you could have that.
Okay.
If you need it.
Yeah, the idea is to...
Grab it?
How you would do a Heimlich maneuver on a person, but to the frog with the immovable rod.
Give me an athletics roll.
Didn't go well last time. We're gonna see how this goes.
It's gotta be better than...
It's not gonna be better. I rolled another 2 for a 4. Athletics is not going well. I gotta come up with a plan.
This thing it's so slimy and slick. You try to grab it up and it just bounces right away.
I think Jess is slowly realizing why she is been the magic caster and not doing what
The physical.
the rest of the melee class.
Yes. Do you have anything else? Any like bonus actions? You got anything?
No, but I think I have like 1 bonus action spell, and I think it's a healing spell. I'm pretty sure all the rest of my spells are actions.
Okay, well it's now the frog's turn. So I do think the frog now is gonna turn towards Jess, the one who just tried to fucking grab him up. Does a 15 hit Jess?
Yes.
No! This thing is gonna shoot its tongue out to
I
hit
do have
you.
a shield if that makes a difference, but that's included in my armor class already.
Yeah, that's just for your armor class, so I guess with the 15 it's still gonna hit for 4 piercing damage. But the big thing is, oh no, you're not small, right, Jess? You're not.
No,
you're
I'm
medium.
not.
Okay. Woo! Otherwise, it was gonna just gobble you up. But okay, it shoots its tongue out, but it's more of just it hitting you. That is gonna be for 4 piercing damage. But it cannot grapple you up, luckily, because you're not small. Unlike nearly everybody else in this party who could get swallowed up by this frog. You are safe. So you're just gonna take that 4 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then we are gonna go to Kenrick. Kenrick, yeah, I think you hear all this ruckus going on.
Right. Well, I'm going to use my spider climb and climb up the wall, because I forgot I had that, so I don't even have to roll for that. I just climb up the wall.
You're up there.
Ugh. This frog is a problem. I think I'm too small to try and take it, but
You can try.
you know what? We're going to try. Sure, we're going to try to shove it.
I'm picturing Kenrick just like leaning over the
Yes,
fence.
we're going to try to shove it over the edge.
Grabbing it, just like trying to fucking suplex it over the wall. Let's get it. Come on. I've never rooted for the players so hard as I am tonight. I want you guys to kidnap this frog so bad.
So you can roll a strength or a dex.
Oh, I do.
Yes. So I'm shoving.
Oh, I rolled a natural 1.
Yes!
Finally, I rolled bad in a good way.
The little dump here shoves it just the right way to push it toppling over the fence.
Yeah, I think you like reach down from the top of the fence and just barely lift it like a foot to where it's like over the lip. And I think its body weight does most of the work for you. It kind of rolls down over.
I'm a rogue. I use physics in my favor.
That's how you do it. It's not about the strength. It's about the physics. Do you have anything else, Kenrick? I think that would probably be only your...
Is Liz on the fence or is Liz
Liz
on the
is still
ground?
down. He's still down.
Right.
He hasn't went over yet.
So, that was only 10 feet of movement. Shove. And she'll drop back down to the ground. Say,
Liz, get the frog.
Well, I didn't even roll Liz's initiative. So Liz actually would be right above Gabo. So we can actually say because Liz hasn't taken their action yet, we'll go ahead and have him take his action now.
Okay, just run.
Yeah, take him home.
We'll we'll just use the dash action. We'll say Liz is able to get that far away, so about 60 feet away from the main area of this raised platform. Anything else, Kenrick? Before we go to the King Guppy is the nat 1 of the initiative order. Okay, well, Cece, you are staring down King Guppy. King Guppy is going to stab at you and also take a bite out of you. So CC, does a 16 hit you?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. So King Guppy is going to stab his spear into you for 9 points of piercing damage.
Cool. I half that down to 4 or 5.
Round it down to the lower one, I believe.
Kill.
Then after that, he's also going to then take a big bite out of your shoulder with a 20 to hit, so for 5 piercing damage. So I guess also round it down to 2.
Cool.
Gaba's going to cash in his ready to action. He did make a promise to this king, and he said if he doesn't listen, he's going to stab him in the face.
Okay, I forgot about that. Stab him in the face.
And he had this trident to his neck, and he just went ahead and attacked her. So he's going to go ahead and do that. I know I didn't say the phrase ready to action, but that was the implication.
Yeah.
He moved, I would stab him in the face. So, here it comes. Let's see how it works. I'm going to hit him with the trident.
And I think you would
roll at all.
I mean, you would definitely have an advantage on it.
Oh, do I?
Is that your to hit?
Yeah, with the advantage though, 9.
Dude, what? Dude, how'd you roll 5 and then a 9 with advantage? The 9's gonna miss too. I'm trying to figure out how you had this to his throat.
That's true. That's true. Oh, and it's not technically my turn, so I can't do action surge or anything. Yeah, I don't know, miss. I guess because he ducked under me and then...
Yeah, I guess. He's so slippery. He's so goddamn wet and slippery, dude.
I'm picturing this guy like Boss Nova from Star Wars, the guy that's like in charge of all the Gungans, the green guy. It's like, that's this guy in my mind.
Yeah, but maybe more wet and stinky and slippery. Yeah.
Equally.
Okay.
Slippery, yeah.
Well, we're now going to go back up to Reggie. So Reggie, I think you're the one that's, you're the only one that's in the different platform than everybody else. maybe from your height, you would still have seen Kenrick and Liz and the giant frog get thrown over the edge. So I think you would know, like, the giant frog has been frog napped and you guys are good to make your exit. But still, like, from your vantage point, I don't know what you would like to do at this point.
Can you change Hunter's Mark without using another bonus action? Or is that a bonus action to switch it from person to person?
I think it's a bonus action to switch it from person to person. I forget who did you have it on? The king?
The king, yeah.
Yeah. That's probably
this could be, like, either insanely good or it could backfire completely. I am going to use my longbow to attack this one I'm pinging here.
The frog boy in the center of the frog boys.
First of all, it will. If I do hit, it'll be slowed by 10 feet, and then I have I swear I have the thing that's like, if I hit it, it does more damage. I'm just trying to find it. Where is it?
Oh, is it the psychic damage
It's not, because like I picked wait. I swear I got it because I picked Bay Wanderer. But I was trying to find where it is on the
Dreadful Strikes. I think it's a D4.
Oh, it's Dreadful Spikes. Okay, yeah.
I
So it'll be
primarily
hit with
play Bay Wanderer.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to do is that I can hails of thorns to hit everything around it,
okay,
which would be 5 of them, including that one as well, so 6. And then going to, I'll just roll. I'll explain if I do hit. That's what I should be doing.
I'll go ahead and say that I rolled their deck saves because if it's hail of thorns like I expect it to be, I think they all have to make a deck save to knock it.
I hit 20
and they
to
rolled a 4 for their deck save. So I think
it's a deck
they're
save.
all gonna get hit. Because I don't want to roll 8 different deck saves, so just fucking roll that beautiful bean footage.
So the Dreadful Strikes is for the one I pinged before.
Mm-hmm.
It's just guaranteed to hit. I do extra damage.
Watch Reggie just fucking destroy all these.
So the one in the middle there is getting hit for 2 more damage compared to the rest of them, and then bonus action hails once. 1d10.
Yeah, let me know the AoE damage because that's what I'm really curious about.
It's 5 feet, so it's every single one except this one at the end here that gets hit for 6 more damage. That gets hits for 6 damage as well.
Okay.
So the big. Oh wait, let me roll the damage for the thing. So the guy I actually hit got hit for 9.
And he got
15
fucking
damage.
exploded, just so you know.
Yeah.
He got,
and then,
you shoot him, and the arrow continues straight through his head into the swamp marsh behind him, and he drops dead with no head now. The rest of them, as you make the shot, and then your arrow fragments rain down in the area, I'll just go ahead and say, so you did 6 damage of Hail of Thorns damage. All of these fuckers have 11 points of HP. So we'll just go ahead and say that they are all very much, hurt. All of them. All of them are peppered with arrows. They look porcupines at the moment. Porcupine frogs at the moment.
It's only the one on the right that's uninjured right now.
Okay. So he's the one that is, fully fresh still. Gotcha. But you killed one, and you have
as well.
Do what?
Oh, I forgot I could move as well.
Yeah.
Wait, not go that way. Back this way. There you go.
You see Liz. Yeah, you see Liz with the frog. Liz currently has the frog over his shoulders, and he's running towards the lair. So. Is that all you got, Reggie?
See, that's all I've got. If I've not done like 50 damage.
I know, you just absolutely destroyed a bunch of them. It's now the frog's turn, and I think after they just got hit by all of those, like one of their buddies, their strongest buddy, just got absolutely deleted by an arrow, and the rest of them are all so hurt and so quick to being, they're all knocking on death's door. I think they're all going to start scattering out to the swamp now. They're not the bravest of warriors, which you probably got that vibe when the two dueling were kind of circling each other for, 16 minutes or whatever. But they definitely don't seem to be the bravest of bunch. Next up is Cece. Cece, you're right there next to King Guppy. You also see that the Blipsy, the giant frog, has been kidnapped by Liz. I think you would see that Jess is on the wall, probably poised to be making an exit. So what would you like to do, Cece?
I am probably going to hit the Frog King because it bit me.
Yeah, fuck him.
So, yeah, I'm going to swing my axe and hope for the best. Oh, come on. There we go. So, yeah, did a 26 hit?
A 26 does hit. I see you also had a 15 to hit. A 15 would also hit.
Oh, yeah. So it would have been 8 slashing damage then from that first one.
Okay. But that second one...
Sadly, I can't do that second one because I've only got the one action. You
don't have two attacks yet.
No, level 5.
We got level
Just a
CC up.
baby.
We got level CC up.
So yeah, that'll be it from me, I think.
Okay, so you chop a big chunk into King Guppy. I mean, you do 8 points of damage, and it seems like he is bleeding pretty profusely. Do you want to? Are you gonna move any? Are you trying to head anywhere, or you want to stay where you're at?
Probably gonna stay where I'm at. I probably take this guy on, to be honest.
Okay. Next up then would be Liz. Liz is going to continue running with the frog, and I think you guys would just see him kind of go off out of sight in the swamp towards the hideout. After Liz, we're gonna go Gobbo, and it's gonna go Gobbo, then Jess. Frog we're gonna effectively take the frog out of the initiative order since Liz has now gotten him off the map. So it's gonna go Gobbo, Jess, Kenrick, and then the king. Just so everyone's aware of where the king's action's gonna fall.
Okay. So Gobbo is going to... so we're trying to get out of here now, right?
You got your objective. You've got the frog.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at CC like, we need to get the hell out of here. And I'm gonna jump up. My goal is, because this frog's how tall? Like 5 feet tall or something?
Which frog?
The King Guppy? The King Guppy?
King Guppy, yeah, he's only about 4 feet tall, yeah. But he's 5 foot wide.
Yeah, I want to jump up on his head. And I want to try to stab him with my... Basically, I'm going to try to stab him and do an attack on his head. And then, because I have nimble escape, I can use my bonus action to disengage. And then I'm going to, try to jump off his head and just jump over the wall.
Okay, so you're trying to kill him on the run, pretty much.
Well, I'm trying to stab him and jump over the wall, yeah.
Gotcha.
But I'm using him and that's because I know, my pot, and whatever it is, the frying pan and the rope is still... It's on the other side, so I don't have that right now. So I'm trying to jump back up on the wall so I can grab that and run away. But you tell me, unless you think that's 2 different actions, basically.
No, go ahead and roll your shit. Whatever.
I have plenty of movement. I just don't know if I can just jump on his head like that. All right, yeah, I'll go ahead and roll. I'll roll my shit. Here it comes. It's going to be a 17 to hit.
That's going to hit, yeah.
So I just jump on his head, and I hit him for, let's see, 8 plus whatever. Should be 8 plus my dexterity, so it should be 11 damage.
Holy macaroni.
I stab him for 11 damage, and then I just jump up over the wall, because I'm 4 out of 6 feet there. And I just want to grab my my pan back and that's attached to the rope and just kind of jump off the wall.
Okay, yeah, you stab him real good. He definitely looks like he's kind of wobbling, like he's kind of trying to still find his feet. He definitely
speaking
seems
of
like,
which, he actually has to make a save.
Oh,
my
shit.
trident has an ability now because I'm in the future, which is really
he's
fast.
also 5 foot.
2024.
Can you see him on the map where it's
I
got
can
the
see
like
him, yeah.
line down? He's like 5 foot over a ledge. Is it something that might topple him over that ledge?
Yeah, so that's funny you say that. The ability is actually called Topple, and it's attached to the trident. And it says whenever I successfully hit them, they need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
And yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah, you need it, and
It rolled a 16 plus 2, so 18 total.
yeah, so you're good. Had it been an 11, he would have been prone, so he would have been knocked down.
Okay. Well, that was I finally rolled one decent roll all night, so it's fine.
Well, either way, yeah. So he does not topple him, which makes sense because I stabbed him in the top of the head and then jumped over a wall.
Yeah. So now we go to Jess. Jess, you see this King Guppy with a big gaping wound in the top of his head, apparently.
Mhm.
And then you saw that Liz took the giant frog that had the helmet inside its belly off into the distance. So what would you like to do?
I think Jess realizes that she's been playing outside of her class and remembers that Cece got bit, so she's gonna she's gonna use her bonus action to cast. I just had to spell what the heck. Where did it go? To cast Healing Word, and then from there I will. She'll use the dash action, jump down the wall, and just take off.
Okay. So you're going towards
Yeah,
Liz
she's gonna
and the
follow
frog.
Liz.
Okay.
For Healing Word, I gotta roll, and then it's 2d4 plus 4. Got those. And this is gonna go to Cece.
Okay. So Cece, you get
9 HP back.
9 HP back, which is probably, I think, as much as you
Yeah, I
took.
went max again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that's about as much she took, so that's awesome. And then you're gonna head up and run off towards Liz and them.
Yeah.
You wanna, yeah, if you can move your token, however far your movement is.
Yeah, 60 feet or so.
After-
you're gonna go.
After Jess, it's gonna be Kenrick. So Kenrick, I think you're still like I don't think you know exactly what's going on inside of this raised wall, but
No, I'm on the
you
ground.
Yeah, but you still hear the fighting from Gabo and Cece and King Guppy.
I would like to run so that I can maybe see up from a distance. Can I triangulate?
Yeah, what are you trying to do? What do you need to...
I want to see if I can... how things seem to be going. If I get further away, you know how you can, like, standing at the foot of the wall, you can't see up, but if you run further enough out, you can see at the angle. So I want to get further away so that I can see at an angle, and if it looks like there's still a frog king perhaps attacking my friends, I would like to shoot it with a crossbow.
Yeah, I think from your angle, you're probably gonna have what's half cover? I think the king would have half cover at this point from you.
So is that just disadvantage?
Half cover 5e
+2 dexterity bonus.
Increase the target of +2 bonus AC also. Okay, so +2 to AC and dexterity. So go ahead and roll your attack, Danny, and he's gonna have +2 to his armor class effectively.
Okay, he's fine.
Oh my goodness, an 8.
I rolled a 2.
Yeah, even without that, yeah, he would have been safe. So you can just barely see, like, a pretty decent chunk of the top of his head. So it's a pretty long shot when you take the shot, and it does miss. Do you have any, like a second attack you do?
I should have done this first. Oh well.
Do we need to retcon something? What you got?
Can we? I have a bonus action called Steady Aim. So
Let's
do
it. Let's do it.
And that just gives me advantage. crossbow.
Yeah, we're past time. We're
All right.
over time a little bit, so anything that can give a little bit more damage.
There we go. So that's with
there we
advantage.
go.
Ooh.
23
I aimed
will
well.
hit it. Yes.
All
Fuck 'em
right.
up.
So that is going to be 1d6 plus 3 plus another 2d6 because I'm fantastic. So that's 30 damage.
Oh my god.
I've got a
did
magical
30
crossbow.
damage?
Yes, it's a vicious crossbow.
Wait,
Wow.
hold on. So
Plus, I
the
also
king.
it rolled
so
my sneak
real-
attack too.
Okay, well, pause for 1 sec. So this thing had 55 total HP. It has had 29 damage done to it, so it had 25 effective HP. So if you really did 30, you're gonna kill it. But how the fuck did this king get killed in 2 attacks? I guess it's fine. He's just a little frog boy. But oh my goodness, you just did so.
It's a very vicious crossbow.
Very
vicious hand
vicious.
crossbow.
And you just take off. You can literally only see about like 5 to 6 inches of his top of his skull.
Right, but
So I guess
aimed
you-
very steadily.
Yes. So I guess your aim very steadily and cleanly skewers this thing's top of its brain. As Cece and
Oops.
Gabo see it just drop to the floor.
Right, are we ready to go now?
Is it? It's me next in initiative, isn't it?
Yeah,
The king's
so
dead.
initiative order wise, after Kenrick just absolutely floors this King Guppy, the scene is Liz and the giant frog are already gone, heading back towards his base. Jess has been following Liz and the giant frog and has already bailed. Kenrick just finished off the king.
Oops.
All of the bullywugs have started to flee because they all got very weakened by Reggie, and they're not. You guys could kind of piece it together from that duel that was happening. Like, these guys seem like they're kind of cowards. None of them seem to want to actually engage in fighting, which is why that duel lasted so long, with them just making fun of each other's mobs for so long. However, now, with the king being dead, the frog being kidnapped, I think everybody is effectively out of initiative at this point because the other bullywugs are all bailing and fleeing out to the swamp. So I think, however, Cece and Gabo want to now head over and recoup with the rest of the party. I think that will work.
Right. Because I was just gonna get on top of this bridge and shoot another shot and make sure some of them were dead, that's all.
Yeah, like, if you wanted to, you could kind of cover we can say Reggie's effectively, like, covering the retreat, right? Like, you're
'Cause, like,
firing off arrows, making sure that they're not gonna come back. And I think that's...
With 30 feet, I can get up to here. So I was just gonna get up to here and then just, like, put hails of thorns, like, here. And just...
Yeah, just kind of suppression fire, right? Like, trying to keep the bullywugs from getting to your friends, as your friends are now failing.
I think you have to do with a dex through then. Because it fails once. That's it.
I don't think we even need to have you, like, roll any additional spell slots or anything like that. Yeah, no. Don't worry about that. I think it's going to be more like just narratively, you're going to be just firing shots off at these bullywugs to make them continue to flee off to the east, right, into the swamps.
Yeah.
While your buddies, now that they've killed the king, effectively, they have now, they've got the frog. They're all fleeing off to the west, and I think you're kind of just covering fire right now to make sure that, all of your friends can escape cleanly, and then you can escape after that. And I think narratively speaking, that makes sense where these frogs were already bailing. They were already scared enough that, you firing extra arrows at them, they're now fully committed to just fleeing from this whole area. And then, with that, you guys can all, if you guys all want to regroup up with Liz over there, off in the distance, well, not I almost brought the King Guppy. We don't want King Guppy to come with us. Yeah, if you guys all
DC
go.
was gonna go. Garbo, do we want to eat this one?
No, we don't have to. I mean, it'll be all right. There'll be
Big frog
the-
legs.
this
You
one.
sure? The big one, but the one that Kendrick just annihilated.
I don't know if we have time to go back and grab them, but no, it's okay. We'll just eat the one we kidnapped. It'll be okay.
Yeah, I will say.
Okay,
so
okay.
you guys do have. Let's go ahead and you know what? No, actually, no, never mind. Okay, let's save whatever you guys are gonna do with the giant frog for the next session and figure out if you guys are gonna just make it puke up the helmet and then kill it for frog legs or whatever you want to do. I'll let you guys do all that next Friday because, of course, Adam was wrong. Jeremy was right. We did not get this done in 3 sessions. This is going to be a 4-parter. So we have now collected and retrieved the crown and are ready to go back to Queen Snapdraw and turn in both of the quests, get the rewards and all that. However, that will be next week on Quest Q. For tonight, I have been Adam DeWeese, your Dungeon Master for the evening. Thank you so much for either watching on Twitch live or listening to us on the podcatcher of your choosing. For me, you can find me on anywhere on the Majestic Goose Network. I'm on most of the shows, either as a player or as a DM. Literally just search for Majestic Goose Network and find any podcast and leave a 5-star rating review on all of them. Whatever podcatcher you use. Apple, Spotify, Audible, whatever you're using, drop a 5-star on all the Majestic Goose Network shows. Jeremy, where can people find you at when you're not playing Gobbo on this adventure?
Hey everyone, I'm Jeremy. You can find me all over the Majestic Goose Network. You can definitely find me on Eclipse, which is a sci-fi fantasy D&D adventure podcast. You should go check that out 100% if you haven't already. And then also, next week will be the final episode in this adventure. And then 2 weeks from today, we'll start the 3rd adventure. It's going to be Salvage Operation. So we'll get to some real pirate swashbuckling sort of stuff.
Oh,
ship
shit.
combat. It's going to be a good time. Real salt marshy. Make sure you don't miss that. And then, yeah, other than that, just make sure you're tuning into all the different Majestic Goose shows. Go check out Lore and Pour. It's really funny. You should already be listening to that. And join the Discord and interact with all of us. And maybe you can be on a future episode of Quest Q. That's it for me.
Man, so me and Jeremy being like the DMs of Quest Q and like reading through the Ghost of Saltmarsh book. I obviously have only read this adventure. Jeremy read the first one, and then he obviously read the 3rd one. But like, it's so interesting to me still that like I have no idea about any of the other adventures in the Saltmarsh book, but I know that obviously mine is going to continue on after this. So I'm very excited to watch /DM/play in future Quest Q episodes. Danny, where can people find you at?
You can find me all over the Majestic Goose Network. I do That's Pretty Crafty on Tuesdays with DD. We've got one coming up this Tuesday where we're actually talking about another show that I've been on, Chromatic Academy, which was on the the Ink and Liar Network. Next Friday you'll find me here. Next Saturday, you'll find me on Meme of the Month, where Meme is Law. We are going to be doing another chaotic session of absolute chaos, and it'll be fantastic. We do have the amazing Lady Bedivere, who will be running that game for us. You can also find me over on Crits and Knits, where we talk about our knitting and have some adventures in D&D with maybe a little bit of knitting thrown in there too.
I swear, Alondra is one of the most fun game masters you could play with as a player. Like, just legitimately, anytime I've ever had the opportunity to be a player in any of Alondra's games, it has always been the absolute like time of my life. So yeah, definitely tune into that. Meme of the Month next Saturday, right
June
here
13th.
on Majestic Goose Network on Twitch. Jess, you got anything you want to talk about? God damn it, I called you Jess. That's your character name.
This is not the first time it's happened.
You're blurring the lines.
It gets funnier every time. So
Megan,
I'm Megan.
do you have anything?
I'm Megan. I'm mostly just hanging out here in Discord, sometimes on Twitch, either with Majestic Goose or Chris and Mitts, just kind of watching. I know it's not the last episode, but I thought about this morning. Wanted to say, first of all, thank you for letting us, get to join you. It's been a lot of fun. Been having a lot of fun, no matter how bad my role's been today. But I don't really have anything to plug. I guess go check out your local library. That's all I got.
Seriously, yeah, definitely do that. I'm Tony. I don't think people realize how good libraries are in 2026. There's there's 3D printers in a lot of them and stuff that you can just use for free. And go check out your local library. Seriously, you might have some crazy shit you don't even know it has.
That seems American.
Libraries
It
have
does.
that.
there really is. I think they're trying to get people in. So hey, we got 3D printers you can use for free. Hey, we've got computers and stuff
and for the D&D and gaming fans, there is a section of the new decimal system that's for games. I've checked out various D&D books from my local library. I'm fortunate enough to live in an area where there's a lot of libraries in other similar cities that all share stuff. So I've gotten books where it's that's from 3 towns over, but they share them. That's how I got to find out if I would even enjoy Spelljammer. I was just checking out a book from another network or another library. So it was really cool to get to try those things out and not pay the money for them first. When I was in college and didn't have that kind of money.
Yeah, that also does. I did just realize at that moment that I do have the 3 American people in in the overlay first and the 2 UK people. That was not by design or anything. So I do apologize. Lucas, what do you want to talk about?
I like to say, first of all, before I talk about what I do, it's been these 3 sessions have been extremely fun, and it's been a pleasure being able to talk to people I've been listening to for the past year and a half. And it's been especially because when you do a fuck ton of damage and you're so proud of yourself and you're oh my god, I've done that in front of people I've admired and listened to for ages. It's really great. Where I sometimes stream and I post TikToks twice a fucking blue moon. It's never happening anymore. But it's Solar Cindy on both Twitch and TikTok. I stream cars and Battlefield sometimes if you want to check that out. I recently got OBS so you can actually hear me. Yeah, F1. I've been getting into more of GT stuff recently, so you might see some of that soon. But apart from that, it's been mostly Formula 1, yeah. The new game just launched, so you'll see slower but more interesting racing, I assume.
Cool. Thank you so much, Lucas. And last but certainly not least, Charlie, I feel so bad because we've got the dedicated overlay, so you've just been permanently. You know what? I need to swap up the overlay and swap you and Gabo for the finale next week. 'Cause I do feel bad. But Charlie, what do you want to talk about right now?
Well, you'll find me here. I don't really do any streaming or anything like that. Sometimes I'm on Battle.net playing a bit of WoW and whatnot.
Charlie, hey, real quick, Charlie, are we friends on WoW yet or not? Are we?
I don't know because I don't think Americans can play with Europeans.
Hit me up. Oh, fuck!
We're on different servers, aren't we? We can't play together.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, so the US are on their own. It's not fair. So, yeah, that kind of sucks. I might be able to play, do you play Hearthstone? Play a bit of that?
I used to. I thought it got canceled. I thought it got shut down. So I haven't played for a while.
Yeah, I haven't played for a while, but...
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to derail your whole thing. I'm sorry. I just got so excited and then I realized you're on European servers. And can't play WoW.
Yeah.
You got anything else you want to talk
Rubbish.
about?
First, I'm also really jealous of your libraries. Our ones are getting just shut down. They have like nothing in them that's that interesting. You got Lego Club for the kids. That's about it.
I mean, that sounds
but
kind of cool.
I will
though.
say, check out your local game shop, or places to play because they're awesome. Like, there's a couple of places here where I am, and they put on, D&D is played every day of every week, like during the day and during the evenings. They've normally got 2 tables going on at my friend's coffee shop. We're currently doing Strahd on a Saturday, which is so much fun. But other than that, just check out your local game shop.
Yeah, I want to piggyback off that really quick because I know that Rob from Eclipse from the Majest Goose Network, Rob actually works at a game shop local to the Cincinnati area. So go check out Capstone Games I don't know if it's in Loveland, Ohio, or it's near Loveland, Ohio, a little bit more north of Loveland, Ohio, but it's around that area. So just search for Capstone Game, type in Loveland, Ohio, it'll probably pop it up. So I just want to real quick plug Rob's local game store as well, piggybacking off of Charlie. But yeah, other than that, thank you all so much for watching. I'm sorry, I thought for sure this would be the finale. However, we had so much fun RP and stuff. Obviously the time went up much longer than I thought, but 1000% next adventure will for sure be the finale. It's actually probably going to be a pretty short episode next Friday. But definitely come tune in, check it out. And then after that, Jeremy will be deeming the following adventure, which is titled what?
Salvage Operation.
Salvage Operation, which will be the 3rd adventure in the Ghost of Saltmarsh compendium. So go check that out. Super excited to watch that one. And super excited for the finale of this one. Thank you all so much for watching, listening, and playing. And we will see you all in 1 week from today. Bye, everybody.
Ah, so nice of you to stop by. Come in, come in. I'm Silas Lancaster, and this is my library. Within these tomes you will find tales of monsters, both figurative and literal. Tales to make the strongest of us blanch in fear. Such stories are dangerous, and consumption must be strictly rationed. As such, I shall share but one story from my library each Thursday in October each year. Be sure to tune your wireless receiver to Storytime with Silas. Alternatively, subscribe on those podcast providers the youth seem so fond of.